1,000.
1,000.
No, that wasn't what I was doing.
Oh, I know.
He said once I was 7.
No, I
Yeah.
know. I know. I went different.
I will farm something.
The thing is, I get reminded of my age when I make certain references, and it goes over everyone's head, and I'm like, maybe I am getting a little up there.
You're incredibly old.
I'm not even 30, man. I'd be careful what you say,
Yeah.
considering the fact that it won't be too long before you guys are where I'm at.
My bones turn
I got
into
9 years.
ashes.
I got 9 years before I'm considered an ancient.
I just remember on like one of my streams I made a Code Lyoko joke and no one got it, and I was like, oh man, my
I'm sorry. Tiny, that does look like Markiplier, right? I'm not just tripping, right?
That's. Well, I gotta pull up a picture of Markiplier for reference.
Like I'm not just going insane by saying that, right?
You mean
Let's
the
see, like,
Jackson D. Woods
I should
guy?
go Markiplier full beard. That would.
That'd be so weird to see
Remember.
Mark with a beard. He just does not seem like the kind of guy who would.
I don't think you can grow a beard.
What are
down.
you talking about?
I mean, mustache, yes, but Mark with a beard, I think that'd be a little weird.
He's had a beard before.
Has he?
Yes.
You're
It's
not
not like a
looking-
bushy beard, but he's.
I don't know
had
that
a
much
beard.
about Markiplier, and I knew he had a beard.
Man, I just like maybe it's
He looks a lot like Keanu Reeves now that I think about it.
That's what people have said before too. Yes.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe it's because I've seen him like live stream side by side with Wade, and like Wade's beard is so massive.
His masculine bushy beard that looks like all of his hair on his head went down.
Exactly. He looks like what are those things called? Oh fuck me. Stray. What was the name of that toy back in the day that had like the electric like the metal shavings that you can like move like their head from the hair to the
Those
Oh.
yeah, the magnetic things.
Yeah.
Because it's a great idea to give children metal shavings.
I
Hey.
have no idea
Hey.
what those were called.
Hey. You're not wrong, but hey.
Yeah,
Why are you
no,
saying
actually,
hey? It's not wrong.
actually, you're completely right on that. Now that I think of it, what's this weird thing? Like, if you got that shit in you, you're dead.
it's kind of like well, the thing is it's like, I mean, they used to give us things when we were kids where we could make our own candies and stuff like that, and I think back to that and I just think, man, that was incredibly fucking stupid to give that to kids.
Or you know those shock pens?
Oh my god, fuck
They
those
used to
things, dude.
Really, actually hurt.
Yeah, fuck those things, man. I remember like one of the local bullies actually used to fucking do that. Like I remember him just jabbing me in the leg with one of those, and it actually hurt.
Oh yeah.
Just fuck those things.
Or prank gum traps. They were like literal mouse traps hidden in strips of gum. So it, like you pull it out and snap, and it would actually like leave a mark.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The toys
They had some
the toys they gave us, man.
really dangerous shit back then.
Yeah, I agree.
These snowflake children these days can't handle that type of stuff.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't play with like lawn darts. Just fucking.
What are you talking about?
Well, hey,
You didn't play with lawn darts?
No, I did not. I chose life.
Now this Woolly Willy. That's what
Wooly
it was
Willy,
called.
that's what it was called. Yeah.
I'm hearing like devil stray.
Yeah, I heard that too for a moment.
That was
That was
weird.
weird.
But yeah, no. So now that we're a couple minutes into the stream already, what is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Wintercast, and welcome back to Discord Dungeons and Dragons with the Solaires. Say hi, my guys.
Hi guys.
Just everyone else so sad. Everyone's like, we're here for a serious D&D game. Winter, collect yourself.
Alright guys, today on the Solaires, we are discussing something. War crimes.
Okay,
They exist in Atharia.
they do. They really do.
Stray, what the fuck?
What?
And if so,
What?
what can Blue get away with?
Hey, it's not that weird.
Is it war crimes when it's going
Woodian
against
isn't that
demons?
weird.
I mean, that's the real question there. Like, is it war crimes when it's against demons? And but
I
like,
think that'd just be saving the realm.
it's like, look, we're monsters if we do that to people. These are not people.
Do we consider these people?
Yeah, do we consider demons, the literal, like, demonic version of our emotions as people?
Hmm.
Just, yeah, no, but
What a picky stickle.
either way,
Either way,
we're going to pull back the game and we're going to get on started for a nice rip-roaring game of Dungeons and Dragons.
yeehaw, and so forth.
Yes, obviously. No. But now that we're together, now that we're ready to go and everyone's good, why don't we go ahead and get back into this with what happened last time on D&D. The Solaris, after making their way back to the capital, took some time to catch up with the Queen, the Baron, the Queen's assistant, bodyguard. It's interesting. You never really thought about Kepler's position too much, and
Life? I don't know.
yeah, maybe we don't know. And then Roland, who the head of the
I don't know his personal life.
the current leader of the College of Lore. You guys had a roundtable discussion, essentially discussing the events of what has been happening, where people stand with the Broken Skull, any changes to their activity, and you guys also had a conversation with the Obelith that they had in their custody. Discussing with him, the party was able to find out more information about what was going on, learned more about the remnants of the demon web pits, and also Blue made a deal with the Obelith in exchange for the 100 soul coins that the Obelith had on his person. In exchange for the 100 soul coins, Blue must go into Avernus on a later date and recollect the coins borrowed. But after doing these things and collecting some equipment, the party decided to teleport back to a city they haven't been to. And I could not count how many sessions.
47.
I
At
could tell
least
you
two.
right now.
How many?
Over 100.
How many sessions ago?
Let me find out. I'll find out. Hold on.
You looked that up, but in the meantime, you guys
You said right now. I said right this instant. Are you stupid?
you guys returned to Makanali on the Ravaged path. Whereupon teleporting in, you guys met up with Daldir, the portly human who was the mayor of Makanali, but is now partnered with his significant other, his fiance Golemtis, who also acts as like a mayor and leader to Makanali as well. Doing a brief catch up and speaking with the party, the two then proceeded to bring them into another room where they found yet another familiar face, as they saw the human cleric girl Mary, who you guys are fairly intimately knowledgeable of the character. You may have seen her once or twice, maybe formed some bonds with her. And also met with a particular Knoll you guys haven't seen since like session 20 or 25. Which was Snarl, the Knoll from the first town on the Ravaged Path. But as you guys kind of got back together and Mary forcibly brought dinner to the table, I'm going to bring you guys back now to essentially you guys sitting at a table in the essentially the mayor's building of Makanali. Where you see brought out is a pretty decent size roasted pig. with like various like beverages being brought out. Blue, to your surprise, maybe delight, up to you, Tiny, to determine that. Some sunrises are brought in, as they were informed that you guys were making your way here.
Virgin or full?
But I say these ones are virgin because it's midday.
Ah, okay, good.
Makes sense.
Okay, so it looks like we haven't been here in at least 100 sessions.
Jesus,
Called it.
goodness gracious. Yeah, you guys have.
This I'd assume the
Possibly
sunrise looks like
110.
this.
Yeah, that's what I imagined it too.
Possibly 110. But definitely at least 100. You didn't name the sessions, and I'm not about to come through multiple hours of content just to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's the one.
Honestly,
So,
that'll probably be a project for me on like one of my weeks where I literally just go through them and I start numbering them.
Yeah, it has been at least like 100 to 110 sessions.
Tiny, I now want to
I'll be
know
right
what's
back.
inside of
No
those
need to wait
drinks.
a minute.
I want to know what's inside of those drinks. I'm so curious.
Probably find it.
If you could, that'd be great. I honestly, I might, if you send that to me, I might just make this for myself just to see what it tastes like.
It's Sunny D and champagne.
Probably.
Damn. I also should see if I can find one of those glasses. Though that actually looks like those look like cool glasses.
Those are also Sunny D and champagne. believe it or not.
Really? Wow, that's
Yeah,
impressive.
Crazy what they can do.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy what they can do these days.
Can't believe they made it.
You ever had liquor? It's made with Sunny D and champagne.
Yeah.
God damn it.
In fact, most things these days are made with Sunny D and champagne.
God damn it, Tiny. I just read the chat in the stream. Oh man. Oh man,
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not, and I'm just laughing because it's like, oh, that's one of those jokes that, man, my face hurts now. I've been laughing too much.
Winter, I hate to tell you this, but that Winter Concise guy is streaming.
Motherfucker!
Oh, Tiny's in there backing us up. You're good.
It's good. It's good. It's good. Good job, Tiny. Good job. We're gonna show that guy. Jesus. But yeah, the sunrises that are there are virgin because of the fact that it's midday. And as like I imagine you guys partake unless you guys are abstaining from food or anything like that. But Mary is very insistent you guys eat.
No, Mary was yelling when we ended last session that we needed to eat, so food, or else I get punched.
It's true. She will. And
Yeah.
and I can imagine Blue stare down demons and what up, but the moment a Mary punch comes up, it's like, oh, ew, maybe I shouldn't.
So, Mary,
Yes, Garnet.
to bring you up to speed just a little bit, we killed a couple avatars. I stared down the god of torture, became the champion of Savros. Blue's the champion of the Raven Queen. I'll let him take it from there.
Mary turns to Blue. Go on.
Let's see. Where would you like me to catch you up on?
Let's pick up where Garnet left off. Champion of the Raven Queen.
Yes. That happened. That was a bit ago, actually. That was during when the clown was still alive.
Oh yes, you guys did come back to Padstow to inform the various members of Scales of War and me about that.
Yeah, that's when I was like, and I believe it would be called like an acolyte at that point.
Mm-hmm.
When I actually became the champion was when we went to New Starlam, and fought a divine being that ate. Uh, what was it? Like it made a star plague or something?
I say, above game, because Blue would know this, the creature is known as the Star Plague, and what it does is it consumes souls. That's what.
I know.
Oh, I know. That's why, just in case. And it has been a while, so just a bit of a reminder. Because I actually talked to one of my one of my friends started watching some of the streams, and he asked
Which
about.
friend?
Oh, my friend M. He's been watching through them. No, so Briggs is always aware, and he's been watching.
Briggs is always aware.
Yeah, Briggs is always aware. He's the one who knows a lot of the stuff when I'm doing it. No, but
Oh my god. I'm gonna meet him in person.
yeah. Careful, he likes
poor
magic.
thing.
Hilarious. Oh, I love magic, dude.
I know.
I'm bringing my decks when I come over.
About to say no. Briggs is a massive massive magic fan. You know,
Nerd.
Cool.
but anyways, yeah. No, Em was asking me about the Star Plague and where I got the inspiration for it. We're not gonna get into that, but I was just saying that but yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while, so just a quick reminder, a bit of a reminder. That's why he was locked away, and the Raven Queen absolutely hates that thing.
Yeah. It was like a mummy dude that ate souls.
That's not
Yeah.
good. And-
No, but when we took it out, it like spat out the souls that it ate, or a bit of them at least.
Yeah.
But at that point, apparently it had consumed the soul of the previous champion, and that champion actually face to face gave me the title of the Raven Queen's champion. Yeah,
Interesting.
jazz hands.
She looks at you. She goes, interesting. She sips her tea.
While I spill the tea.
Damn! All over the table. Delder faints in disgust of what you did. The audacity.
I spill the tea and the beans. Anyway,
Damn. No, but Mary continues to look at you. All right. So are you?
we are the. What was that?
So you did this. You said avatars have been defeated. How many?
Yeah. 3 to 4.
I thought 3?
Well, you guys beat 3 before Argon because the poisoner left as soon as you guys helped Zuggenmoy.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't
We
thinking
beat 3,
counted
right?
At all.
Yeah, you guys defeated 3.
How many? What are there 3?
You defeated Garland. You defeated Obel, and you defeated the Beast of
Yes.
Uskar.
Right.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
6.
Just good.
We've killed it was killed 3, 1 just left, and 1 is kind of on our side, right? Or was it killed
Yeah.
4?
One of them wants to renounce his avatardom.
We've killed the majority of them.
That would explain the amount of activity that the Broken Skull's been having lately.
Yes, that activity got half our group captured, and now we need the solar eclipse's help to go get them back.
Well, where are they?
In Starlo.
You see Daldir and Golemtis just kind of like sip their tea very quietly, just like so. It's so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Mary's just like, that is a dangerous mission. I mean, do you even have a means of getting up there?
A couple.
Yes.
We can either go through the endless maze or there's a starship or a flying
Airship.
boat that we can use.
Mary gives a very gives you a very worried look when you say through the endless maze.
Blue also looks at Garnet as he said that. Dude,
Are you
What'd
telling
she ask?
are you telling me that you all plan to go through the endless maze under the control of the bestial prince in order to get to Starlam? Have you lost
Mary.
your
we can
mind?
get there
Choice.
silently.
Okay, but Mary, look at it this way, right? Who else is gonna do it? Because if we don't, I don't know if anyone else is gonna step up. And if they do step up, they'll probably die.
No one is powerful enough to step up. We have a way to
Not
get
as-
to the end of this maze silently.
Without being detected.
I was about to say, because if the master of that realm shows up, what are you going to do about
We're
it?
fucked.
We're fucked. So we're
That is-
going to hope that doesn't happen.
That is like, case in point, if that happens, we're fucked. But if we do it any other way, we're even more fucked. So this is kind of our only option right now, or many people are gonna die.
You see Mary just kind of you could Blue, you've seen this before, that huff and puff of you're right, but I'm not happy about it.
Blue finally raised his voice at something.
And I say she looks at you and she kind of relaxes a little bit. How are you getting into the endless maze? Silently.
Wait, there is a realm in the abyss that has no direct master. It has a guardian, but we can get past its guardian. And we have been told by a very reliable source via a zone of truth that there is a doorway to the endless maze there. And if we go through that doorway, they won't be detected.
And in the endless maze lies a path directly to Starlam, where my brother has messed with the fabrics. Through there, we'll be able to get to Starlam and kill them before they can do any more damage.
And if we don't do this, and if we don't get to Starlam and stop them, not only will our party members die, they are planning to rip a hole in the fabric of this realm. Not a gate, not a portal, a tear. One that we don't know we can close.
Hello.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
I didn't spill it.
Hold up. Step away from the RP for a second. I was brought a delivery. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good job.
You've got to give her a tip, Winter. You can't just not tip the delivery driver.
But I say I gave a tip. I gave her a couple of head pats.
That works. I was gonna say like a high five, but that also works.
No. No.
Yes,
No,
remember, give your daughter
Give
head
her
pat.
20.
No.
Give her a 20.
Yeah. Let's see. What's the currency nowadays? No, but
Give her a Canadian loony. Or is it toonie? Or are they both? I don't remember.
they're both money.
There's a loony and a toonie.
Give her a loony toonie.
Listen, we're tiny, we're toony,
No, don't
we're
do
all
that.
a little loony. Thank you, Stray. I knew you'd get that one.
Been a while since I
Yeah,
thought of
family.
Tiny Toon Adventures.
Did you know they're making a remake of that show? Like they're bringing it back?
Oh yeah, I
No,
heard about
Winter,
that.
Bring
Winter,
it
no,
back.
no.
Sorry.
Session.
Sorry.
Speaking of bring it back, bring it back.
Stop it.
First that they make the two brother and sister.
Yeah. But anyways, Mary looks at you all and goes, I wish it didn't have to be you guys.
Well, to be fair, if it were anyone else, you'd be worried about them too.
You're not wrong, but surprising as it may seem, I've come to like you all.
But who else would it be?
I'm not disagreeing with you. If we were going to send anybody else to do this, well, the country would have to pull resources from other lands. And considering the fact that even the main right now is trying to fix things in Uskar, it I don't think there would be anybody on this continent who could do this.
Yeah. And the main is kind of indisposed right now, as he recently got his arm cut off, and he's trying to deal with that.
Didn't you make it grow back?
Yeah, it came back. It did grow back because you pulled the fucking Uno reverse card on me, and you made me look up a NPC that you guys met on the Ravaged path, the Trollkin, and used his siphoning powers to be able to help him regenerate his arm.
Actually, wouldn't Mary know about the Trollkin?
Mary is aware of the Trollkin, yes, but she didn't like the only thing that she knows about Uskar right now is the fact that they were struggling and still.
I know.
Didn't I get the Ravager in Makanali, or did I get that in Ilk?
You got the Ravager in.
You got it in Makanali.
Yes, you did. You got it from. Yeah, you got it from the. You bought it off of the weapon merchant who didn't know it was cursed.
Yeah.
Well, no, he knew it was cursed. But he didn't know what the curse was.
That might be true. I'd have to look back on my old notes. Oh no, I can't. I had to rewrite those notes.
Gone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I had to rewrite those
gotta
notes.
trust-
Yeah, I had to rewrite those notes because
It's
of the
fine.
fact.
There's always a session.
That is true. That is true. But point
Look,
being,
just anyway.
point being, they're the only. Aside from what's happening down there, we couldn't even call on Idrish for help right now because they're struggling with things beyond their borders.
Everyone's got problems. Only one place has solvers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idrish's problem is a bit more at home. It's more political, as comparison to up here where it's very forward facing.
I hate politics. Why can't everyone just be nomads?
It's a good question.
I mean, even nomads have politics.
Not as many.
Not just that, but
Oh, I want this king. Oh, I want that king. Just shut up and don't have a king. How about that?
I mean, that's what we're trying.
The point being is that I don't disagree with you. But the way the things are right now, the only ones who would be capable of being able to take on this task is you guys. I just wish it didn't have to be you guys.
Understandable.
That being said,
Yeah.
what's the plan? Are you trying to recruit soldiers to go to Starlum, or?
Yes. We're trying to get our soldiers to kind of make a distraction. They don't have to fight, they just have to get eyes in their direction.
So drawing attention.
Yes.
You watch as...
Because if
Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
No, go ahead.
if the attention is in that direction, us being in the city won't be as much of a bother.
How much of a distraction do you need?
They have upped their guard quite a bit, so probably a large one.
You watch as Snarl kind of speaks up. So you need a decent force to fight in that behalf, then?
Which is why I was calling the solar eclipse.
Yes. There's a decent amount of us that are capable and fighting ready. The only downside if we do this, depending on how large of a force you need, it will leave some of the towns on the Ravaged path defenseless.
Yes.
But if you think we actually have a chance to take down that city, so at least it's not a threat anymore, We would be hard pressed to say no.
It will take down the city. I could call in a favor, as I don't want to send people to Harlem. I could ask people in the Thieves Guild to, and more than likely the Razors, since they're stationed near here, to come and protect here. As this and Ilk are kind of the only cities we need to really care about, as Black Hollow is completely gone.
Yes.
Um, and they've already taken Grandmere.
Well, Black Hollow is lost, but we've had people go in to start rebuilding.
I-
It would.
I'd pull them from there and wait until the eyes are off the Ravaged path.
It's been very minor amount. Mainly just a couple of our soldiers.
Good,
Check.
because right now I don't know how safe that land is, because there was a massive cave-in underneath Black Hollow.
We were informed. There is a young lad who's been waiting for you guys to come.
Spencer!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, Mary, how is Spencer doing?
Spencer doing quite well. He has been very hard in his studies to know the things he needs to know. He is being taken care of and helping out with our efforts with the current issue with the abyssal plague. But in the meantime, I've been very forceful to make sure that he is still getting his education and eating properly. So apparently, everyone else wants to work him like a workhorse as he looks over at Galantis and Daldir, and we're just like, Daldir's like, listen, I simply was trying to say that he would be very useful in the studies we have. His druidic powers are very different than what we've experienced. He would be very useful on that front. And just Mary just gives him like the you know the look, it's almost like a mom stare, just like a mom death stare, just.
Where is he? I'd like to pay him a visit. It's been a while since I've seen him.
He is currently because it is his off day for his studies. He is currently at the. We reworked one of the warehouses to be a. If you remember, it has been some time. We reworked one of the warehouses in town to act as a kind of a medical station. It's where we've been keeping some of the infected. And unfortunately, below it, we've been keeping some of the ones we've lost. Garnan,
Yep.
you get a memory of one of the people had turned into a bone claw. Underneath. Yeah.
Casey.
Yep. He turned into a bone claw. Poor guy. Never stood a chance.
Let's go check on Spencer. After this, of course. I do want to see him.
I would like.
Also, I would kinda like to speak to his god.
Maliki?
He
Yes.
would be delighted to see you guys. The moment he started hearing word of all the things you guys have been doing, he's been doubling down on his efforts to try to help out. But he's also just a kid. And
Yes.
I feel like I'm the only one who likes to remind everyone that he is still a child.
In fairness, a lot of adults are still children too.
You're not wrong. But
Like he is an actual child.
he is an actual child. And the thing is that he had his whole life turned upside down.
Yeah.
True, sadly.
I was gonna try and play a song for him to lighten up his spirit.
But But that being said, though, it would take minimal effort for me to get word out here. Our main forces are stationed here in Makanali to try to keep the demons from coming closer. Black Hollow has been safe, but Stratford and the town next to it the town next to Stratford had been conquered already.
Yes.
So we are at a point where we've been fighting a little bit of a war front, but if we double our efforts and push forward with all the forces we have, we could make it to New Starlam and start a ruckus.
Has anyone checked on Wellspring?
Let me just pull up my notes.
Wellspring was the time of the Mycanoids. Or town of Mycanoid.
Yep. Yep. Wellspring has been, for the longest time, was a neutral zone. Neither of us were allowed in. Any of us who did, both sides of our forces would become violently ill. But due to events that happened within the last couple of weeks, it has turned into a bit of a war zone. We've been able to hold the line and prevent them from coming further.
Are the others still there?
You mean the Mycanoids?
Yes.
A few. They speak of that their leader commanded that the spread be ceased. Whatever that means.
Mycanoid spread off of spores, and it essentially makes it so that if the spread is ceased, they aren't trying to infect anyone.
That's good. That's good, at least.
Yes.
But it has been a difficult place for us to keep, but using some of my tactics, we gnolls are really good at ambush. We've been able to keep the demons on their toes.
Good.
They've been very wary to try to come into our territory.
Good. Have you heard anything from the Udoruk?
Yes, the Udhuru currently is currently stationed in Black Hollow. He is currently surveying the area and making sure our forces are secure.
I'd like to see if he can join us in the fight.
I'm sure
And
that he would love to.
He does have a grudge against them, and the Zetaruk is helping.
Yes, she is on a reconnaissance mission. We haven't heard from her in quite some time, but the Utoruk has told us that she has been making quite the amount of progress.
But I doubt she'd get herself caught.
Of course, this is coming from, as he looks over at Mary, and Mary goes, "Yes, I have been in contact with the Utoruk almost every 3 days. I use a sending spell to keep up to date with what is happening, and he has been doing the same with me." Very intelligent man. Could use a few more of him, or I could use a few more of him. Unfortunately, we deal with a lot more fools.
Yeah, thankfully he's on the good side of what the Tanaruk was trying to do.
Indeed. And you see Gollum to speak up. "I could not agree more. What he was trying to do was a fool's errand, which is why I turned against him in the first place. I believed in the Empire's original mission, not what it turned into."
Blue's gonna look up at him. We never told you, didn't we? The Tanaruk was a puppet, essentially a zombie for a broken skull.
That does
I
not.
believe,
Oh, good.
I, b- I believe at the start when you first knew him, he might have been on the path that you and the Uruk wanted, but it was changed and morphed so that those armies were working for destruction, going off what people thought orcs were.
It does not surprise me. It's no different than I knew something was wrong the moment they brought on that Voodoruk.
Yes, it's hard to trust a necromancer,
Indeed.
especially especially one that summons demons.
Indeed. However, we've seen less and less of him. We don't know if he's retreated or if he's fled. And ever since the events of the zombies happened, we've lost sight of him. Apparently, I assume it had something to do with you.
Yes, we took out the avatar of who he was with.
Yes.
They had control over the zombies, but once we took them out, they more than likely lost control of the majority of their forces.
Yes, his forces became less and less of a threat. And then all of a sudden he was gone. We worried maybe he tried to infiltrate. But we haven't seen any sign of necromancy on our side.
Good.
But either way, it is good to hear that the Empire has been able to recollect itself in its own way. But we need to take care of that damned city.
Yeah.
And you see, as Snarl goes, I can go speak with the Eclipse. I can start forming a party. We can head out, if this is urgent, we can head out within a day's time.
We had what, 13 days
13 days
before
is... Yeah.
it is
13 days
incredibly
would be
urgent.
high in-
With the time it'd take you to get the party and start heading towards Arlen. We have 13 days before the rift opens.
13 days, that's not a lot of time, but if we forward march, we can make that time. I could always lead with a pack of gnolls first.
But
We can bring the Utoruk with us. He is good at combat and strong magics.
hold on. She is. He is going to take out his sending stone to the Thieves Guild.
Mhm.
And he's going to activate it.
Okay. It rings for it goes for a little bit. Everybody, make sure you silence your sending stones when we're in the movies. No.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. It was right there. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not.
You're right. I'm not. As you see the sending stone just kind of start to glow very. Boom, boom. Suddenly, you watch as it hits a steady light, and you hear, "Blue, it has been some time. How are things going?"
Dad, I need your help. We need the Thieves Guild's help.
What kind of help? Information, soldiers, spies,
Protection.
protection. How so?
We are taking the Solar Eclipse Guild from Makanali. They will not have much protection when they are gone. We're bringing a war to Scotland.
Oh.
I am not bold enough to ask you to join in on the war with Starlin. However, protecting Makanali while we're gone, I believe you'd be able to do.
You hear some rustling and some movement. I should be able to do that. I won't be able to. I agree with you. I appreciate it. I would not be able to go to Starlam. I fear my abilities would be very lacking there. But I can leave a version of myself here, and I can make my way to Makanali to ensure its protection. I am quite versatile when it comes to magic, and there are a couple other Thieves Guild members that are nearby. I could probably call on Black Panther to come in and help. What's her name? Hold on.
Would
The Black Panther Tabaxi. Hold on, I'm pulling up my notes. Was it? Pull up my notepad. It's at the top of my notes. Let's see here. True Wave.
True Wave.
I can. True Wave. True Wave is in the area, so she would be able to help me.
If is any of the leaders there?
Unfortunately, not at this time. One of them had a favor pulled from the Razors. They are currently in Tuscadal. The other one is in the Feywild, dealing with the politics of what is going on between the Court of Fall and the Court of Stars. And the last member was sent into Idrish, which is Raphael. He was sent into Idrish to figure out what is going on with his home country.
Alright, the one in Tuscadal is more than likely because of me. I pulled a favor from the Razors. And
that would explain why Ophelia.
yes.
That would explain why Ophelia is up there.
Yeah, bunch of. It's so that one of the avatars are still on our side.
Yes, we've discussed this. What was his name? Flint.
Yeah,
Winter.
I would.
Yes.
Did I ever get Darvis's name? I think I did.
Yeah, you got Darvis's name.
What of Darvis?
Let me take my look at my notes. Flips through some pages.
The leader of the Razors?
Was he the leader?
He was the leader of the sect of the Razors.
Leader of that sect.
Yeah, he works with Whitefeather. He is currently. Actually, he's near where you guys are at. He was doing some work. He was getting ready to head south. Something about a old Winter is losing the word here. It's like a religious site, not quite a temple, but it's like something related to
Brian?
beliefs, something like that. My brain is just. I'll call it Old Temple for now. And so he's getting ready to go south to deal with He wants to look into a temple that exists on the past the bridge of the ancients. Which you guys, because it's been a long time, it's been over 100 sessions. The Bridge of the Ancients is what's the name of the bridge that connects where Pegland and Belval to the mainland.
He's going to Pegland, right?
At least somewhere near the area. Something about an old temple.
Did you get any wires? What is he trying to find there?
He didn't say specifically. Something about his abilities and something about trying to close a book.
I know what he's doing, and good on him.
supposedly, according to him, it would help the Thieves Guild and the Razors, and would help gain a better reputation with the country.
Out of character, he's going to fix up his whole Neonaga stuff, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. The thing is like, and of course I can only speak so much as the information Wealth has given me. Like Darvis originally didn't know why all this was happening, and after you guys basically severed the connection the Neonaga had, like they're in disarray right now with very few members left. Some of them are in hiding. But I say,
Yeah, he was supposed to have come out of a portal not knowing who he was.
Yeah.
And
But-
yeah, that kind of got when
Well-
I decided, oh yeah, Garnon's probably not gonna die.
Yeah, and the thing is with the Ender gone, like Darvis started to kind of piece things together better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and and because of where his powers come from, it's just like now there's this weird like emptiness. So he's trying to basically fix what happened. But the problem is that he can't really fix Peglin per se, but he at least can do something to help.
Can fucking try.
Yeah. But if you wanted to try to convince him to help you, I mean, I think he's in Ilk right now.
I mean, that's actually a good idea. Garnet. How far away would Ilk be from you? Actually, never mind. I can teleport.
I mean, you can teleport to Ilk because you've been there. Ilk in
Yeah,
as far
also,
as walking goes, Ilk is, I'm about to say, hold on.
Is it like a week or is it like a couple days?
A couple days, about to say, but Darvis is powerful enough. He could close that distance a little bit easier. Because he leveled up as you guys, like he's not at the same level you guys are, no, like not even close, but he's fairly powerful. He can close some of that distance a little easier. Plus, in Ilk, he can also get a horse.
He would have been the same level if Garnon died.
If Garnan died, but he didn't.
That would be best to get him since he's the leader of the sect of the Razors. He's probably pretty fucking powerful.
I would agree. He is quite powerful, and he can hold himself in battle quite well. But, I mean, if you want, I can use a sending spell to him now.
Do that, please. That would... If we can have him and the Utaru causing a distraction, that would make it so our side has much less of a chance of people, dying. And we're trying to lessen that.
Absolutely. Hold on one moment. And it goes silent for a bit. And I'm gonna...
Ring ring. Bitch speaking.
Sup, motherfucker! After a moment passes, I've gotten in contact with him. He was a bit apprehensive, but when I informed him that it was under your guys' request, knowing that this could actually do something for the tides of the war, he has agreed to make his way. He has prepared a spell to be able to get to Black Hollow, where the Utoruk is. Unless he has moved, has there been any change in his movements?
According to them, he's still at Black Hollow.
Okay, in that case, he can teleport there and meet up with you, Toruk.
Alright.
But then he will have to rest before he can use such a feat again.
That's fine. I haven't told you this. You want me to be frank with you, or...
Please do. We both know that I work better when I have all the information.
We have 13 days or else Hitharia's gone.
How so?
We found out what they're doing in Starland. We have 13 days or else they will rip a hole in the fabric of the rim.
Rip a fabric? That would take a tremendous amount of magic and power to do so. That would have to be the equivalent of a godlike being.
They are making a magic circle, a conjuration circle, effectively using celestial blood.
Fucking
That is a city,
the fucking
nearly
fools.
citywide.
Do they know even? Are they even thinking about the ramifications that could have on the various planes of existence?
No,
Because that would
They
affect.
don't.
they aren't.
That would affect more than just the material plane. That would affect multiple planes of existence. That could rip multiple holes and cause so much. You.
It is the bestial lord. That is who they're trying to find. I doubt they care.
I will be in Bacchanali by tomorrow morning. Allow me to get a couple of things ready to go and set some extra protections here for the library. Will there be any? Was there any information you needed before I leave? I will not have access to any of this until I return.
Do it bounce.
It does
Do
indeed.
it jiggle, do it bounce.
It does indeed.
I mean, Garnet needs to get it from somewhere, okay?
Yeah, Angel Bay's gone. He's left lacking.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll find her in the land between.
I mean, you gotta. Alright.
Sorry, I was taking a couple bites of food real quick. Apologies.
He won't be maidenless for long.
It's true. He will not.
Thank you. I believe this is all the information we need.
That is good. I will be prepared. I just need to take the day to set various barriers and traps to make sure that nobody else can come in here. I will rest and then I will teleport to Markanali.
Of course. Take your time. I know it's a lot to take in.
Well, apparently I have a lot to worry about right now, considering the fact that if this plan were to go through, the amount of destruction that could happen after, I don't know if it could be scaled.
That's why we're trying to stop it. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. Unless we've already moved out.
Fair enough. It is good. It was good catching up with you. Blue Ward, and also you, Garnet. I heard you in the background.
Oh, hi. I was just here.
You did ask about that Razor's guy, which was a good ask.
Actually, was a good ask.
Oh, yeah,
above game, a good ask actually. I mean,
Yeah, he seemed pretty cool last time I met him.
I mean,
Saw a lot of myself in him, you know.
Yeah, you better say, it was like looking into a tiefling mirror. No, he's actually fairly above board. He is fairly powerful. He actually will help a lot.
Good. Alright. I got some other stuff to call. I'll see you.
Take care, Solaris.
Of course.
Then
Always.
the light goes off.
That was Symbol, correct?
Yeah, it was Symbol.
Yes.
Okay, thought so.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love Symbol. She's awesome.
I know, Sam.
Yeah.
She's so helpful.
I'm so glad I didn't stab her.
It's true. You guys could have killed her. That's the thing. That's the thing about this whole situation about your guys' choices matter so much. You guys could have killed Symbol when you were you could have sacrificed her to Theander.
Fuck no.
I know, but you could have. You absolutely could have.
Could have. I'm. Okay, and I'll pull out the first off thing to the Razors. Let's see what they want to say.
The what from the Razors?
Sending stuff.
Oh, you talked to White Feather?
Yeah, let's stick with White Feather.
All right. Some pepper went down the wrong throat. Hold on.
Okay, God.
Winter aged 500 years.
My bones.
Pepper can do that to him, man. Turn his throat into beef jerky.
Back in my day. It's been a long time, you young whippersnappers. Old Man Winter's back at it again. Ah, my hip. Oh God, sorry. I took a bite of food and some pepper went down my throat. No, went down my breathing tube rather than down my fucking esophagus.
Yeah, it's not supposed to go there, Winter.
No,
You
it's
should be
not.
more careful.
No, it's not. All of a sudden, my voice just literally just.
Just like Dick, pepper isn't supposed to go into the lungs.
That's what you think.
You know who else? No, we're moving on.
No, Winter. You should not talk about your mom that way.
I would listen, man. The stories she has told me and the scars I have.
I do not need to know.
You're right, you don't, and I'm not going to talk about it. But I'm just saying the stories I know. Better say. So that being said, you see the glow just. Boom, boom. Minutes go by. No answer.
That sounds about right. She's probably busy, calling the Star for the Pirates.
Calling the who?
Star Thriller Pirates.
I mean, yeah.
I'm calling them.
Oh, you're
Ending
calling.
Stone.
Oh, you're calling. Oh gosh, hold on. Wait, hold on. I got my notes.
That one guy.
The one guy who owes me a fucking like tea and a beer.
Yep. Hold on.
Yeah, this is a tea and a beer, sure.
Let's see here. Nope, that's my notes about the Crandell Dynasty. Nope, not that. Was it this notebook? I only keep like 17 on my desk. Let's see. Nope, that's information that me and Herma were talking about. Nope, that is my stuff for my Tuesday group.
I think Winter just humble brags about all the notes he takes.
Oh, absolutely.
Listen, I'm just saying with the amount of notes I take. No.
What do you mean humble brag? It is like out there.
Dude.
Yeah,
Dude, I have to talk about my girthy amount of notes. I'm just saying.
Stop. We don't need to hear what you're doing. I mean, we can talk about it after stream in a DM, but
not Captain Barnabas.
Not Captain Barnabas. It was
Barnabas is our friend.
Yeah, Barnabas is your friend, but I say you wanted to speak with the the astral elf that owes you guys a favor. Was that correct, or was it another group of pirates? Am I misremembering?
The Star Thriller Stone.
Yeah,
I gave him a sending stone. I also gave the Galaxy a sending stone.
Oh.
Yeah, hold on.
Fucking ugly ass. I can't continue that sentence or else it'll sound incredibly racist.
Yeah, let's not. Let's skip around that.
What did I miss? I zoned out for like half a
Astrid.
second and I heard racist.
Astrid Wave Rider.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have it written as Kinky Tiefling.
I literally just found it. Yes.
kinky.
His real name is Artemis, however, he's Astrid.
Yes, Artemis is the individual you're speaking of. Yeah, I literally just found the notes and everything about him. What's this? What the fuck? Like, what the hell?
What's this?
What
What's
is?
this? There's white shit in the air.
No, no. I'm reading some of my notes and I'm sitting here going like, what the fuck is boom slang?
Boom slang.
Boom slang. I mean, that sounds dope,
You know,
but
it's
what the fuck is boom
I
slang?
think I
boon slang.
swear I've fucking heard that before.
I know. I like my brain, but I have it just written as like an off note, and I'm like, fuck me. What did I put here?
I don't. That's gonna bug me.
Dude, Sam.
Boom slang.
Boom slang. I mean, that's awesome.
Sending stones to kinky tiefling.
Absolutely. It takes a little bit, just
Kinky tiefling.
boom, boom. If it is not my friend, Blue dos Solares, how can I help you?
Hey, buddy. So quick. I just had to call you up. How far are you from Atharia?
Oh, we are quite some distance. We told you we are on our way back to the Starfallen Archipelagos. Was there?
All right, good. Because quick word of advice: keep the fuck away from Atharia.
Duly noted. Is everything all right?
Yo.
I'm telling you to stay away from Atharia. Is everything alright?
So you, how much do you know about other realms?
You do know I am an astral elf, right?
Yeah.
He's got a point.
I am very aware.
Blue makes
So,
no assumptions.
So, you probably know this, or your captain would know this. Either way, what would your thoughts be about one realm of existence crashing into a pinpoint of another realm of existence?
You hear silence for a while. That would be quite bad. And and by quite I mean cataclysmic.
Yes.
Welcome to the situation.
How do I say this without being too blunt? What the actual fuck is going on?
The people we are fighting, the people that you have probably heard a bit of, and I spoke a bit about, the Broken Skulls. They are about to tear into the fabric of the material realm.
Crazy
And we are trying to
motherfuckers.
stop that.
They're a bunch
So,
of.
if you want, you can come help, but you're far away, so I don't know if you can, because we have about 13 days before everything goes to shit.
Unfortunately, even with our fastest ship, we will not get back there in time. We are at least a couple months travel away.
Which is why I told you, keep the fuck away from it, sorry.
We appreciate the heads up, but if you, just to say, if you do survive and all of this is taken care of, come to the Starfallen Archipelagos. It sounds like you all could use a vacation.
I really could.
We can
But
make it,
after this, I gotta go to hell.
but we can make a beach day out of it, though.
Yeah. I need a vacation. We need a vacation. Hey, Mary, you wanna go to archipelagos? A lot of sun, beach,
I hear
that sort of
I
thing.
hear it's lovely around this time of year.
Yeah, let's do that. Like, look, we'll try and survive, but like, keep away from Atharia. Because even if we do manage to keep them from tearing a hole, it's gonna be rough for a while.
Understandable. And if that is the case, then make sure that you Solaires take care of yourselves. I've come to like you all.
I'd prefer not dying.
As do I. As do I.
This is gonna suck. Either way, just heads up. See you when I see you.
Absolutely. You take care. And let the rest of the Solaires know I said hello.
They are right here. They can hear you. Say hello.
Hello, Solaires. It was good to see you all. Or at least hear you.
Fair enough. Good to hear a friendly voice.
Just a quick thing. A word of advice. Don't die.
Don't plan on it. Haven't yet. Well, have right.
Yes, we have, but we won't die
That's
again.
why I corrected myself.
In the meantime, make sure you make your way to the archipelago sometime. We'd love to have you.
Definitely need the vacation.
And in that case, I would bid you all adieu. And you see the light fade. Man,
Okay.
I love busting out that character.
Yeah, I like that accent.
Agreed.
All right, let's fucking Arnia.
Yeah.
Trials first or the fucking solar eclipse first?
What?
Well,
You want to go see Spencer? Or you want to go see the guild?
Let's end off on a good note, Spencer.
All right. Wait, does that mean Spencer first or?
Spencer last, I mean.
Okay, then let's go see the guild because I haven't gotten to see them yet, and they kidnapped both Tarek and Philman, and seeing as how they're the ones who are the heads of the guild, I think that'll bring up morale to go on the mission.
if you want,
Quite possible.
if you want, I can bring you to our guild hall.
I think that'd be best.
A little less of a commotion if I lead you.
Yeah.
Are you prepared?
Do y'all need to know anything else?
You watch as Mary looks at you all and goes, "No, I don't think I do, but a day is all I need to prepare."
Okay.
And
Gomtis, y'all two, stay awesome. Love your relationship.
Dahlia goes, "It was very good to catch up with you, Blue. It has been some time, and very much appreciate you coming back. Even if it is on an official capacity, it is good to see you again."
It is good to see you too, and not having more scars.
Hopefully, when this is all said and done, you guys will be able to make it to the wedding.
When is the wedding?
Gollum Tiz goes, "Well, we were thinking, sooner, but with all the excitement and the raised activity, we were going to push it off until either we win the war, or within the next, or before the summer solstice.
Yeah. What time is it in the year?
It is springtime. About I say a bit about mid-spring at this point.
And when is the summer solstice?
The summer
Like,
solstice.
how far into?
Hold on, let me pull up my notes of the year for my information on the year. Let's see here. Let's see here. You guys are currently in the month of Mystara. The summer solstice would be in the month of Serene. So it'd be 3 months.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Okay. 3 months from now.
All right. About 3 months. I think we can make that happen. Mm-hmm. Look, unless we like get stuck in time stuff again, like we did in the Feywild, I think we can make that happen.
And if that's the case, it would mean the world to us if you Solaris could make an appearance.
I do really want to go to your wedding. Because, I mean, if we do, either Mary or this guy right here can do the vows. Waving to Knuckle.
Mary just looks at you and goes, "They'll have to fight me first. I'm the one who's holding the ceremony."
I think you could both do it.
Knuckle looks at Mary. High five? Mary looks at him. And then... There you are. Knackle looks at his hand. Friendship acquired. Knackle is a very... Knackle is an easily appeased person.
Yeah. Look, if your wedding had the blessing of Mistra and the blessing of Helm, I think that'd be pretty special.
Indeed, it would be. Please take care, Solaris. It is good to see you all.
It's good to see you too.
So, you guys want to start making your way?
Yes.
All right. As everybody is leaving the room, Galantis and Daldy are making their way to the back. Belwraith,
Hello.
as you go to leave the room, you hear Mary go, "Not you."
He's not sure what to expect. He'll raise an eyebrow and just stand by the door, turn around.
You have been avoiding my gaze, looking down whenever you see me. Speak your mind, Belwraith. You haven't been able to look me in the face since what happened in Patstown.
Need I explain myself?
I think you need to get this guilt off of your chest, or else we won't be able to be in the same room together. You think that I am foolish and I would not see it?
You saved my life several times in more ways than one. I repaid your kindness by sending you nearly to your death several times over.
Belwraith, you asked me a favor. You warned me of the dangers in your home city. I made my decisions, and I went into that city knowing there was a chance I wasn't coming back out. But you saved me. You saved Patstown. And thanks to being able to get back in contact with them, we were able to get information on how to slow down the disease. I can't say that you are completely abstained of everything, but I would be hard pressed to blame you for what happened. Lest you think you did this to me personally.
Oh. Can I eavesdrop?
You can roll a perception check.
I'll stealth and perception.
Yep, stealth and perception.
Alright. Here's stealth. Nice. That would be a 17 plus 16.
So 33.
Can you repeat what she said, please? I was just hearing but not listening, if that makes sense.
No, I understand. What she said to you was that she would. Oh my God, Tiny, Jesus. Save these for for the combat that might happen in the next couple of sessions. Or maybe save these rolls for when we're trying to survive WoW's campaign.
Yeah. Or like when we're trying to survive in general.
What she said to you was that you didn't do this to her personally. Like she would say that you're not completely abstained from everything that happened to her, but unless you think you did something to her personally. Like you purposely sent her that way for like that to happen.
Yeah. No, of course not.
We are both members of the church. We both dedicate our lives to try to make others' lives better, regardless of the consequences. I am a cleric to Mistra, and magic has been amiss since the moment the broken skull has been here. I can only she like taps you on the chest plate. I can only imagine how Tyr must feel with everything going on.
No little of Tyr.
I do not blame you for what happened. I do blame the broken skull. And nothing would make me happier than to see them gone. And Belwraith, you start to see shadows swirling around her legs and like circling around her. Because I cannot rest until they are taken care of. So that they cannot hurt anyone else the way that I have been hurt.
A clear mind will help with that. Rage does not help with a clear mind.
You watch as she kind of closes her eyes and takes a breath. And he watches the coalescing shadows disappear. You are right. But if there was any place to let out my emotions, it would be here. For tomorrow I will march with the rest of the Eclipse. Because if anyone has a chance of taking them down, it's you and the rest of the Solaris. If you feel guilty and you feel like you need to make it up to me, then I will give you one request and only one. Can you handle that?
I can.
Take down the avatar that is in that city up above. Do not let them open that rift. And save as many people as you can. Can you do that?
It will be done.
You watch as she lifts up her hand and like lightly kind of slaps your cheek. Like you know the one. She like lightly slaps your cheek and goes, "Good. Then all will be repaid." Also, you really need to be a little bit better with your emotions. You wear them on your sleeve. And you watch as she starts to walk away.
She says that.
Mm-hmm.
There is so much going on in Belwraith's life he is not sharing.
Oh, absolutely. Let us say. But by the way, you never asked if she knew.
There is, like, so many things she might know.
Oh, absolutely. Mary is a very insightful woman.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Blue literally had to become one of the best liars to get away with the shit that he does.
Belwraith will catch up with the party very shortly after. I open the door and I hit Blue with the door.
Blue would be more than likely hiding on the ceiling or something with that fucking 33.
Yep.
Yeah, it's insane.
Hits you in the face with the top of the door.
Punk.
Yeah.
It's rude to eavesdrop, Blue. If that's canon.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I say yes, fuck you.
Look, he's stupid, he's not dumb.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
I've got a cat on my lap.
Well, I open the door. Can I roll a perception to catch you?
I mean, you could try.
I will try.
DC 33.
Easy. Natural 20. Don't look at the 19. It's a natural 20.
19, you open the door. There's no one there.
Guardian's just looking you straight in the face.
What did you do?
Who'd you kill this time?
What?
Who did you kill this time?
Anyone who I have killed, you have seen. Mostly.
Usually when Mary's talking to you, it means you're in trouble.
I think that's true with most people.
You've got a fair point.
It's like,
Ow, Amar, quit clawing me. Fucker. Olive just smacked me in the face.
just like, stop clawing me. Ow, bitch!
That's what I want.
I was just gonna send a message to Mary. Just thank you.
You get a response. You're really bad at hiding, by the way. About to say, she matched your stealth check, by the way.
Cutting work.
Cutting words. No, because of her multi-class, she got she put expertise into perception.
Nice.
I know. I mean, with all the demon shit, it makes sense.
He saw a shadow and thinks it's blue because match perception.
What you didn't see was there was a shadow on the ceiling right next to you the whole time.
Joke's on you.
She
It
was
is
eavesdropping on her
shadow.
own conversation.
Alright, let's go.
Alrighty, so you guys are making your way to the... As Blue, if Blue survives the entirety of the campaign, I want it to just be in the epilogue for Blue. It's just like, he could never sleep comfortably when Mary was around. She always seemed to know.
No, he slept even more comfortably when Mary was around
That's
because
true.
she knew everything.
She knew everything. Man, I love Mary. Dude, goddamn! Every time I come back to some of our old NPC friends, I'm just sitting here going like, oh man, I love these guys. But you guys wanted to go to the guild hall, and as you guys are walking through the town, which is kind of a blast from the past to see the city, like the hustle and bustle of the city. But what kind of is more surprising is you see a lot of diversity of people here.
Ow. You bitch. Ow.
Garnan, be careful. There are stones. You shouldn't step your foot like that.
Amara's acting crazy. I can't help it.
Meow.
Darn it, be careful, there are halflings.
Oh shit, I stepped on one.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it! Where are you going, you big baluka?
Just hear a crunch.
It's just like you hear, keep it down, but then you put their halfling, so it's like, keep it down! But, god damn it. Ugh.
How's the weather down there, losers?
I don't know. How's the weather up there, asshole? So you guys make your way through town. You again, see no diversity of people. Oh man, my face hurts. I'm trying not to laugh so much. You see like before when last time you guys were in Makanali, you've seen a lot of members of the Empire were a part of the city. Like you saw orcs, you saw gnolls, you saw goblins, you've seen various others, but now you're seeing a couple other like weird individuals. One that really stands out for you guys, specifically for Blue and Kazir, you see two individuals that seem very out of place. You see a koi fish triton currently like speaking with some individuals and like looking at the stream that's passing by, like passing through the town. And you notice and you also notice a half horse, half humanoid person.
You mean like a centaur or something else? Or
Yeah. But I say,
Nah, it's human body horse head.
well, I mean, there's possible
Nay.
kind of thing that face of a man, kind of face of a horse, body of a man, kind of thing.
How's it going, Biscuit?
BoJack
Nay.
I mean, I'm not sure if the or in D&D, but
that-
you know what I.
Is that literally not just BoJack Horseman?
I mean, yeah, it pretty much is BoJack Horseman,
Yeah,
or Sagittarius
that's
from
kind of
Fairy
what I
Tail.
was thinking. But yeah.
So is it a
It is
fucking centaur?
above board. You guys, I think you guys are very aware. This is a centaur.
Okay.
In game,
Should I?
yep. This would be an Arcana check to know what this
I'll
individual
make the
is.
roll too, just because.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
I just realized they hadn't had my character sheet open at all this time.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
Henrik, you technically would have advantage for this.
There you go.
18.
18. Nice, nice.
Good thing I didn't have disadvantage. That was that one.
Also, Garnet, you would also have advantage for this as well. I think I think Ralph might have walked away.
I got a bit
Maybe.
distracted by baby. What's going on?
But I say you see a half human, half horse hybrid person.
Okay, we're rolling to see if we know what it is.
Yep, Arcana check, and you would
Yeah.
have advantage.
What's a 35 get me?
What about a
Arcana,
36?
So that's,
Arcana is
Actually, screw you, Blue. Anti-Flash of Genius.
Arcana.
You know what? Screw you, cutting words.
That is
You got an anti-cutting word, though. So
that's just
Anti-Flash of Genius
just a-
is
just a
Flash of
16.
Stupid.
Flash is stupid. Just fucking. Hey, Henrik, your fly is down.
Flash of
oh
idiocy.
shit, no. So that's a flat 16 for you, Garnet.
yes.
Okay, just wanted to clarify. All right, so but I say, Belwraith, do you want to roll, or would Wanderer, would you want to roll for Belwraith, or would Belwraith be like, I would have no idea.
Sorry. Again, I was not active listening.
Arcana check.
What are we rolling for?
Arcana check.
Arcana check
You
to
see a
see if we
half
know what
man,
the
half
centaur
horse.
is.
I feel like I know that's a centaur, but sure.
But I say they're not common here in Atharia, actually.
Fair enough. 12.
12. But I say, I mean, you've heard tales of people like this, but like for you, Belwraith, I mean, it just doesn't, like, you don't necessarily know like what exactly you like about the race or anything like that, but you know that there is a people like this. But for the rest of you guys who rolled above a 15, you are keenly aware that these are centaurs. Centaurs are half humanoid, half like bestial raced people that essentially travel various locations. They are very fast travelers. They get around places very easily. They are more common in the Feywild, and where they are obviously more prevalent. There's a lot more plains for them to be. But for Blue and for Henrik, you guys would be keenly aware that there is actually a large amount of centaurs in. There's a larger amount of centaurs in Idrish, and also they're the only race to ever, like full race, to ever cross the Grand Line from the southern hemisphere into the northern hemisphere. Because they're the only ones who have traveled through the entirety of Posea.
The Grand Line.
Yes, the Grand Line, which is it's basically the division, land that separates the northern from southern hemisphere. Yes, I'm very keenly aware it's a One Piece reference.
This is really good too.
They are the only people to ever cross cross as a whole from one side of the hemisphere to the other.
It's funnier because it's the same fucking hemisphere and splits.
Jesus. But yeah, it's they are a people that are ones that are a lot more. They're not as whimsical as most Fae are. They are actually a bit more serious, and they are ones who like to test their mettle and test their prowess in combat. Like there's like a level of wanting to prove themselves, and also
Okay.
and also.
All right,
Oh,
you climb the ladder. That'll prove yourself.
you'd be surprised, man. But yeah, I would just pointing out that you do see a lot more. There's even more diversity than there was before. But yeah, those two in particular kind of stand out as you see a triton, a koi fish triton, currently speaking with some individuals while near a river, and you see a half horse, half like looks like the upper half is that of a human, like, but you see that they have like very very long hair, with like a long bow and a long sword strap. Well, sorry, not a long sword, a claymore on their back.
So, like, what gender?
But I say, from what you could for the centaur, male. For the triton, you're not sure.
It makes sense.
No, fair.
But you guys continue on to the guild hall.
Yes.
Okay, but I say, just pointing out, a lot more lively here, a lot more stuff going on, definitely a lot more activity. But as you guys make your way to what appears to be Blue, because you spent so much time in Macanelli, you would know that this would be a warehouse district where they would keep like various supplies, various goods, and like in case of whether it's for businesses or in case the city were to go be under duress. You see one of the warehouses has been reworked, and you see it has been that this warehouse has been redone. You see that it has a lot more polish to it. There's a lot more defensibility to the building. And like sitting at the top right above the doors, you see a sigil of like the sun and a sigil of like essentially like it basically in a symbol what the symbology of an eclipse would look like right before they would cross each other.
Nice.
This is our guild hall. I say, come with me. And
All right.
and as you guys continue forward, you see a couple of guards that immediately upon seeing you guys, you see them like put their like kind of look to you both and look to all of you, and they both like go into a hard like 90-degree bow.
Nah, they do fucking 130-degree bow. Head on the ground.
They just Gene Wilder from fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory roll over.
360-degree bow.
Nice. But you
Do a
see,
flip.
but as they lift themselves up, you see them look at you and go, "Solaris, it is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance." And one of them looks around and goes, "Where is Guildmaster Philman?"
It will be explained in a bit. If you'd like, you can come with us. I am hosting a meeting with the guild.
Oh, absolutely. You watch as Snarl speaks up. You points to the other guard. Send word. Collect the guild members. This is an all guild meeting.
How big is this place?
It's fairly sized. Like this, if I had to make it a comparison, have you ever? I guess I'm gonna show my age again. Have you guys ever been to like a car show, like where they would like show one of those warehouses where they actually show all of the different like vehicles and everything on the floor, and like you can see prices and whatnot?
Yes.
That is a picture. One of those warehouses was turned into a guild hall, so it's a fairly decent size.
Like feet.
If I had to, oh man, this is where I have to do comparisons because of the fact if I have to think feet, like this is. Hold on.
Would unearthly chorus like alert people?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay,
Believe so. Hold on. Let me check the range of
because I'm
unearthly
trying to.
chorus.
It's like 500 feet of sound that moves past corners and stuff.
Music spreads from 100 feet around you. I think that's
Oh,
yeah, 100 feet. So it wouldn't hit everybody.
mm.
You'd get the word out, but like it wouldn't hit everybody.
Yeah, it's fine. They can go spread the word. Don't you know about the word?
Bird. Bird. The word. Bird. Yeah, because this would be like trying to look at notes I have for it. Because
It's fine. It won't work.
yeah, it won't work. But I gotta say my unfortunately, whenever I do like building sizes and stuff like that, I don't necessarily go for exact footage because that if I had to do that for every building, I might go insane.
Yeah.
So I just have like notes and stuff written like underneath it, going like size comparison to this. But yeah, it won't take them that long because of the fact that the guild works specifically. This section of the guild like works specifically in Makanali. It would take like maybe 30 minutes to collect everybody.
30 minutes a bit though.
I mean, 30 minutes is a bit, but you remember Makanali is a city. It's not like a small town.
Fair.
Imagine trying to run around a city in 30 minutes.
I mean, Blue could do it.
Blue could, but these are normal people.
These are just fucking guys.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of dudes. They're just a bunch of dudes, and you expect them to just run around a city in 30 minutes? Come on! So.
Hey, okay, in the party, are we getting a long rest before we go to hell?
Yeah, probably.
Definitely.
I would prefer to, yes.
Alright, Blue is going to cast a spell that would more than likely be able to get people's attention. That I haven't cast. Blue's going to cast explosive sound just up into the air.
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna stop you right there, buddy. Just so you know, Makanali is a city that has been dealing with the pressure of the broken skill. You sure you want?
Fair.
You
Wait,
sure?
what?
You sure you want to
Does
put?
anyone have fireworks? Fine, we can wait 30 minutes.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to throw that out there. Like they.
It would scare some people and it would be funny, but fine.
I mean, if you want, like, don't let me stop you if that's what you want. I'm just saying.
Look, it'd be funny. However, I don't want to cause civilians to have heart attacks. It's fine.
It does present you guys a moment to kind of like get yourself positioned as Snarl brings you to like in the warehouse. There's the main guild hall, like where like everybody where there seems to be like somewhat of a kind of like a tavern, a little bit of a like they have a massive like they have a oh god a bound like a help wanted board and everything in there. They see it like you see that they have a bit of a like not quite a stage, but more like a place where people can like step up and speak, like a podium, very much like a podium.
Blue will just kind of go up to the podium and sort of wait.
Press the
During those 30 minutes, can I speak to Garnian privately?
Sure. What's up?
He'll approach you in a more secluded area.
Mm-hmm.
Garnian,
Oh shit! You scared the hell out of me. Yo, what's up?
I have a habit of doing that. This may sound cryptic, but it is something I need to settle with, if that makes sense.
I guess. Okay.
If something happens to me in the coming weeks, I need you to take care of Dathana.
Belraith, do yourself a favor. Don't speak like that. You gotta stay hopeful that you'll come back. Expecting to go into a fight, thinking you might not come back, is not a good way to go into a fight. You need to believe with your whole soul that fate will be on your side. And I'm there, so it will be.
Understanding the possibility I may not come back, I would prefer to make preparations.
I understand that. But you should know by now, even if you did fall in battle, we wouldn't allow you to stay gone for long. Blue has too many rainy day cards for that to happen.
There is more than one fight coming upon us.
But if you were to fall, I would, of course, do as you ask.
Thank you. It will be more clear what I mean in the future.
As long as you're not expecting any stupid decisions.
Stupid decisions have already been made, my friend, and I'll pat him on the shoulder and walk on.
Very well.
Alrighty. 30 minutes pass. You guys, I imagine you guys are just kind of collecting yourselves. Do you guys like look around the main guild hall, or do you guys just like lost in like your own conversation and just kind of sticking to yourselves?
I probably will. Yeah.
Blue's sticking at the podium, thinking of what he's gonna say.
Absolutely. For those who look around, you are immediately hit with, like there are like papers and documents and like official and I'm talking like official documents. And as you look at them, they're signed by leaders of various towns. And about to say, Garnan, as you read one of them, you read, "The Solaires have done a great service for our people. Without them, Belval would have fallen and we would not be standing here. It is thanks to them that we can rebuild and create a better future for our people. So we thank you, Solaires. And best of luck to the Eclipse Guild. Signed, Samuel." On one of them, Belwraith, as you look around, you see one sign. You see one looking to be like written in abyssal. As you, Samuel L. Jackson. I just
That is an actual picture of Samuel L. Jackson.
That's him being so fed the fuck up with snakes being on his plane.
Yeah.
You see one written in abyssal as you read in like almost like chicken scratch writing. Without them, we would not have the opportunities we have. We are thankful for the Solaires. And it's signed.
And this is just on like plaques and stuff around.
Yeah, it's like framed framed documents, like plaques of various kinds, and you see that there's one for about to say Kazir. As you look around, you see one that's written, "Without them, we would not be able to keep our city safe. They made sure that the city did not fall and under the weight of this broken skull threat. We are very grateful for them. Signed, signed Baron Nejak." The Abyssal one was written. You don't recognize the name, but it's written in dedication to the city of to the town of Ilk. For the Abyssal letter. It seems that a lot of these are from the towns and cities. They're like basically almost like thank you cards, like thank you letters and semblance of honor, respect, and passion from the people you guys have saved over the course of your guys' adventure. But it seems to be mainly from the western side of the country, as obviously they haven't really been able to get to the eastern side. I will say that there is the only one that obviously probably would be on here if he could have written one is there is not one from Lord Marklehay, as he is currently in the capital. Which of course you guys would remember, Lord Marklehay is the acting leader of Pegland. Man, Tiny being a Debbie Downer.
Look, Blue is not in the greatest mood right now.
Oh, I know. That's why like Blue is more focused like at the podium. He's more like okay, I gotta say the right thing. I gotta do the right thing. But for everybody else who's like exploring and like actually checking out the guild hall, you're seeing like letters and like plaques and stuff to your guy, like almost like a badge of honor. Also, one that's a little weird is that you do see like the weapons of the Solaires like on the back wall, and you see you about to say you see for Garnan, you see a kind of a great sword. It doesn't look like the Ravager per se, but you imagine it would be quite difficult to make it look exactly like the Ravager. But I say you see for
Well, that's the issue, Winter. What does the Ravager look like specifically?
well, I mean, I've explained
Like
it.
a very detailed description of the Ravager, like right now.
Let me paint you a word picture. Well, I mean, like I've explained it a little bit of like what it looks like. Basically, the main part of the blade looks very much like a thick, like if you took a dragon's like long, one of the arm bones from a dragon. Basically, it almost looks like somehow they sharpened the sides and the tip, but it's very thick and very round. So like you easily could probably beat someone to death with the side of this and do bludgeoning damage. It's not what it was intended for, but you probably could. But I say the handle of the greatsword is like has various what would be the proper term for it? There's like a term for having like little like divot spikes along like the handguard.
Serrate.
Yeah, serrades. But like this is also made of bone. And it very much has a solid like a leather wrap grip around the handle of the blade, so for more comfort to be able to hold it properly. It is. There's a weapon I'm not thinking of offhand that is a good example of what it looks like. It very much resembles Garnan's like artwork a little bit, but instead of it looking like that anymore, where it has the curve and like the saw teeth, is like more blunt, longer, and the handguard has the serrated bone to protect your hand. But for Khazir, it has like double knives. But I say, it seems like they didn't know about the Shadow Blade. For Blue, there's just an instrument. It's just the loot. You do notice something that's a bit out of the ordinary. You recognize that there is a longsword that looks almost looks very much like a katana. Which you see written under that is Skulven.
I forgot he existed.
And very much so, like for Henrik, they do have a gun, but it looks more like a flintlock, like a powder rifle. And then for Belwraith, they just see a singular. They see a very nice looking, holy longsword. But it's not like holy as in magic. It just looks like it has like holy symbols carved into it. All right. That being said, though, you know what you're doing with your 30 minutes, Tiny?
Yeah.
What are you doing with your 30 minutes?
It's probably best to finish up what they're doing, unless that was it.
It's mainly just that, as you guys, like, basically what you guys are noticing is that the main hall of this guild hall is dedicated to you guys. To the work you guys have done, the changes you guys have made. Very much, you get the sense these guys are very heavily inspired by your actions, that they wanted to step up, rise up, and be at least somewhat of the heroes you guys are. And it's through your actions that this guild exists. I mean, granted, Philman and Kark helped spearhead it, but the group, basically all they did was help them get a guild hall and help them with a name. They were just a group of people who wanted to make a difference. But that being said, though, as you guys...
Anything else for y'all before I do my thing?
I mean, up to you guys. Anything else you guys want to do in that 30 minutes, or are you guys good to get to the...
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm good.
Alright, what it'll look like from the outside is Blue kind of looking at a paper, writing some stuff down. Closer to him, it'll be him whispering. He's kind of calling Golden.
Calling Skulven?
Yeah.
Alright.
It'll start with just normal sending of Golden, we need you. If you're busy, it's fine. Do you think you could come to Starland? We're starting war there, and you at the front would help.
It takes a bit. But you hear a response. As much as killing members of the cults, I have more things to do. Demons in South need to be killed. And that's what he got with the 25 words you give him.
We did say that, like, upcasting sending gives 25 more words, right?
I don't remember that conversation.
I do. I think we said it was 5 more words per level.
Think so, yeah.
It'll just be another third level. That's fine. They kidnapped Kark, Philman, and Elosa. We're trying to get them back.
It takes a moment, but you hear a response. I can be in Starlam in a couple of days. My steed moves quickly. Do I just need to kill demons?
Another sending. You just need to kill demons. We're bringing people close to Starlam and getting their attention. In other words, kill demons. Do what you're good at.
Well, these fangs were meant for biting.
I fucking hate you.
What's with
Just
the chocolate?
outside of sending.
Oh.
Please don't bite the demons.
Hey, Herma can vouch. He would.
He would.
Oh, 100%.
No, but that's bad. unless he has like protection from the virus.
At his current level, he could probably bite the head off of a demon.
Yeah, but again, protection from the virus is the issue. Though he has that patron, so he might be. I don't fucking know.
God damn it, Wanderer. I can't not read this in his voice too.
I know. I knew it'd get someone. It's just like a time bomb when I send some stupid shit in the chat.
Fucking dumb as shit. Uh, but also, I mean, but I say you gotta admit, like he loves a good fight. But the moment finding out, it's like, yeah, no, you know that guy who helped him get out of slavery and everything. It's like, yeah, he was captured. It's like,
Fuck. Look, you're killing demons over there. Just come over here for like a day
Kill
and kill
demons over here.
demons here for a bit. Just relocating the demon slayer. Done. Okay.
yeah. Was there anything else you'd like to do with your 30 minutes?
It'll just be like kind of writing stuff down and thinking.
All right. And as you guys are kind of vibing and chilling, letting, kind of exploring a little bit, you guys start to see as members of the guild start coming in, and of course, naturally, when they start seeing you guys, they're like you just start to hear like whispering of like, "Oh my gosh, the Solaires are here! What are they doing here? Oh man, I really hope they talk to us. Oh man, just keep it cool.
What?
Keep it cool."
Like 15 minutes till Blue is going to start playing music on his lute. Just sat up against the wall.
Absolutely. Go ahead, just roll me a performance check.
Alright. I get advantage. And then 12. Damn. Right, 15 plus 9, 24 plus 18. 24 plus 18.
42.
42.
You know, just casual.
Impress
Casual
the gods.
42 on performance.
Just Blue's like, I'm gonna do a subtle performance, and he's just playing through the fire and the flames.
No, it's a more like quiet, calming, solemn tone.
I know, but I'm just talking about a caliber of how great the music is. It's just like playing something so casual and nice, and it's just the complexity and like skill of fucking Through the Fire and the Flames by Dragon Force. Just Jesus. I mean, you absolutely create a very like calming like performance. And as the people come in, like a lot of them are like, you know, some of them take seats at like tables and stuff. A lot of them are just kind of standing. And you notice that as like 30 minutes pass, you see like maybe like 400 people in this room with you guys. And like some people are outside, like just listening to the conversation. We have all the ones that are stationed here. Currently here. Allow me before you start to speak. Alright, listen up. I gathered you all here because of the fact that the Solaires are here to speak to us. I will leave the details to them to speak to you, but just know that this is something of great importance for us to listen to. So please, Blue, speak to the people.
For once, Blue is actually going to finally take off his mask and set it to the side, looking across the crowd of faces.
Holy shit, he's a person.
Holy shit, he's insane.
What are the chances?
I mean, as you know, I am Blue Lord. I've called you here because we need your help. The Broken Skull have been running rampant across Otharia and other places near Otharia for too long. They've kept to themselves mostly, but they've stepped out of line. All of you know Kark and Filman, and the majority of you know Losa. They have taken them to start.
Oh my goodness. They took him? That's, how did they get their hands on him? That's very more dangerous than we thought.
We were ambushed after we completed a mission taking out an avatar in Uskar. While we were still tired and rugged, they managed to get their hands on them while the group was split. I am asking for your help, personally. Not sending a messenger, not calling from across the country. I'm trying to get people to go to Starland. To get their attention while we sneak inside. Your goal will be simple. You don't have to fight. You don't have to do much. You just need to be a distraction. And those of you who are more stealthy than others can go into New Starland, the place in the crater, and start bringing people into a shelter that's underneath.
You see a lot of them just kind of like, some of them nod, some of them are just kind of like this is crazy, this is insane. I'm gonna say, Tiny, I would like you to roll.
Hello?
I would like you to roll a persuasion check.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is do that funny thing where I can still rebarge myself and use Lucky to get 3d20.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Because I want a good roll.
I understand.
There was one decent,
Wonder what
and
the fuck
then
are you
adding
doing?
Bardic to myself,
Trying to be quiet.
I'm not
21
doing a
plus
very good job.
18, so 39.
39. Oh heavens, you rolled low.
And
Ah! No. Oh. God damn it. Nope. Close enough. Sorry, I clicked something on my screen. Anyways, with a 39, you see those people kind of like go like, "That's insane, that's crazy." But then a lot of you, then you see other people speak up and they go like, "But if we don't do something, who's going to do something?" Like a couple of them kind of step up. And it's just like, if we don't go out there and do something for those people, who else is going to? If and like you see Snarl just go like, "That's exactly it. You see these people? They risk their lives for us. They do everything for us. And all we have to do is keep the people safe. All we have to do is fight some demons and keep them busy. How about the rest of you? I know my brethren are there with me. We will fight to the end." And you just see some of the people just kind of like, the doubters are just kind of like all of a sudden they kind of like nod their head like, "Yeah, you're right. Like very much like wiping their
It
faces.
would also help to. It would also help to say, this is our kind of our most dangerous mission, because if we fail in this mission, I will keep it straight with you. You all deserve that. If we fail this mission, Atharia is done for.
Need you to roll
They have
another persuasion check.
Am I getting
Guidance.
action from Flint?
I say, you're getting a from
Or
Snarl.
not Flint, but Snarl.
Flint from the distance. You get him, Blue. Blue.
God.
Blue.
You got this. And guidance.
Yeah.
Right, so just have Bell right there with his arm around my shoulder or something.
Yeah.
Right,
Demons. Demons everywhere.
Like this. Use another point of lucky, because goddamn. Better.
So that's already a 35.
Yeah. Guidance plus 2.
37.
Bardic. Plus 7.
44.
44.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
We're good.
I'm about to say, well, your Blue really needs the help right now.
Yeah, don't, fucking, Hedrick, Bardic, or,
Flash of genius.
flash me. Give me that shit.
Flash me.
Shows his dick. There you go.
No.
Just, it's like
Come on.
it's like fucking back when when you guys fought the Hydra and Henrik was just like, glad everyone's okay. Shoots himself with his gun to heal. Just like you're in you here's some genius. Boom.
Come on, flash me in public in front of everyone.
No.
I must write more pages.
Really?
Listen, he only has a 44.
Only has a 44.
I'm not wasting a flash on a 44. It's destined to fail even with the flash. I'm not going to waste it.
But as you see all of them kind of like look at each other, and they all kind of give each other a look. They all kind of give that like that. What would be the proper term for it? You guys have seen like the war look, like those who are ready, like they know like tomorrow might be the day that the majority of them don't come back. They all kind of give each other that look, and they're just kind of like. But then they start to nod, and you start to see like some of the gnolls start to kind of howl. I think that speaks unanimously. Turns to you, Blue. Where do we go, Solaris? Tell us the plan.
You are headed first off to Black Hollow. There you will pick up the Uruk and a friend that you meet there. Then you'll try to make your way to Starland and not catch the attention of anyone in Stratford.
Fair enough. And then from there...
There I am giving someone that I know essentially pocket dimension. Once actually there, they will evacuate the citizens, evacuate everyone there. Your goal is to stay on the outskirts of New Starland and make sure you're getting the attention of the demons. That way they aren't focused on the inside.
You see a lot of people just kind of like nod and everything. And all we have to do is kill some demons and keep them busy.
That is all you have to tell.
Well, I can't speak for the rest of you, but I will not shy away from this. This could lead to the end of this conflict, an end to this war. What do you say? and you see some people kind of like look at each other. You see an individual raise their hand. I'm in. You see a woman like off in the side with a bow and wearing like this intricate like bone and metal armor. I'm in. Like you see a group of adventurers going like, we didn't join this guild just to sit around. Let's fight some demons. And like all of a sudden, like you see like the entirety of the guild just kind of start going like, I'm in. What the hell? Who doesn't want to die who wants to die without a cause? And you guys see upwards of 400 people ready to throw down their lives to make a difference.
Garnan will stand up, standing right beside Blue, put a hand on his shoulder, and with his other arm puts a fist in the air, saying, "To the battle for Starlam."
For the battle to save Starlam. And you see a bunch of people just, yeah! A halfling gets thrown in the air. Ah!
It was the one that Garnan stepped on earlier.
It's not his day.
Just having a bad day.
Keep it down. But
All right. Let's see. Blue is going to kind of give some buffs and items.
Passing around some items.
Yeah, I'm getting the list. It's a fucking list.
I'll say this, so that way we don't get bogged too much down. If you want to
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, you can send it to me, and I imagine you'll pass it out to like people that are going, like are going to stand a better chance in combat, or give it to people who are more like quicker and faster.
Yes.
Because otherwise, the rest of the session could very well just be that.
Yeah.
I give this one to that guy right over there.
To soldier number 169.
I give this one to 129. This one's between 130 and 172.
Actually, Blue. One thing I am going to say, Blue's going to look at Flint, or not Flint. Look. Racism. Anyways, Snarl.
Yes.
Do you have any promising bards here? Some that would join.
Yes. A bard was willing to join. I believe you are familiar with them. As you see, dressed in like kind of like a leather-ish armor with a sigil of the eclipse, you see a kind of slender, slender orc bard.
Is his name Lurbuck by chance?
No, he's not the worst bard in all the world. No, but Blue, you would recognize him. You saw him and his group perform at Daniel's tavern.
I remember it was just all over the Green Boys.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it
The
was
Green
just
Man
kind of
group?
like the orc.
I
I
unfortunately
think it was actually something close to that.
I unfortunately lost the notes for that, so I don't remember what their name was. I'd have to watch.
We're calling him the Green Man Group.
The Green Man group. But you watch as about to say. I believe he would probably make better use of such an item.
He's going. Is he like in the crowd?
He seems to be kind of like he seems to be a little bit in the crowd, but it seems kind of off to the side.
Blue, since this is like a strong item, Blue floats over there and going to hand it to him personally.
Oh,
You.
Yes, Blue. It has been some time. How are you?
I've been better, but we'll, we'll see if I get better.
Yeah, I wish times were better for us as well. Because of the events of everything, our group has kind of been stationed here and hasn't been able to leave.
Will you be joining in the fight?
Yes, I will be. These people could use somebody to give them some inspiration, to spur them on in combat.
What is it called? Like tiers, circles, powers
Uh,
of magic.
Circles of magic.
What circle of magic are you able to cast him?
It's been some time since we've last spoke. I at this point I can now. I only recently, I have been able to cast the fifth tier of magic.
That tier is quite powerful.
I
To
go on.
to congratulate you, Blue is going to pull a rapier off of his side, and then hold it out with the handle first. This would suit you.
Oh. You watch as he reaches out and he grabs it, and like he kind of holds it and like kind of puts his hand, like kind of runs his hand along the side of the rapier. This is beautiful craftsmanship. Are you sure you'd be willing to part with such a weapon?
It belongs to a god of bards, and I follow a different one. Blue is handing over the melody arm of Lyra.
You watch as he just kind of like, because he's a little off to the side, he kind of outstretches his hand and kind of like, and does a couple of like practice swings, just. The balance on this is very well. If you are sure you are willing to part with this blue ward, I will use it most effectively.
Good. It'll make sure you don't die in this battle, and it'll help you lead on the troops.
Indeed, some are nervous, and it would behoove us to keep spirits up and rally them for a good cause. I've been very happy to hear how well you guys have been doing. Do you really think we have a chance?
I do. We've been through quite a lot, and while there are powerful creatures there, I am calling in every favor I can to help with this.
Yeah. I've had a few scrapes with some of these demons, and they have been quite the challenge. But if you guys are confident you can succeed, this is worth the risk. It has been quite scary since you guys have been to the east.
I understand.
But some people have to step up in order to help everyone else. So for Atharia, I am more than happy to do this.
With this mission, it's for the world.
And you see a smile on his face. Happy to have that on my resume for when I continue to travel and perform.
That is quite something to have.
I still won't be anywhere near your guys' level.
Well, true, but I don't think you'd want ours on your resume.
Probably not. Probably not. But being able to say that I made a difference and been able to help, that that'll warm me up just fine.
Hmm.
All right.
Uh, I gotta get back to giving out my items.
Indeed. Best of luck to you, Blue. It was good seeing you again.
It was good seeing you too. The event was quite a breath of fresh air when I came back to Mackinac.
Yeah, you remember what I told you. You can't
Out of character, no.
you can't judge a person on their background or their culture. It's about who they are as people. I came here from the Empire to prove that orcs are more than just savages. We are quite the talented performers, and we do have a gentle heart.
But I'm glad to see more people showing that off.
But for this one time, going into this battle, I'll have to carry that savagery on me. But with a level of grace. Wouldn't you agree?
Look, sometimes music laced with a bit of savagery is good for combat.
Indeed. Best of luck to you, Blue.
And to you too. And he's gonna head back and keep giving out his stuff.
Alrighty. For the sake of for the sake of for the sake of
Ravagery.
ravagery. I'm still speaking Orcish. For the sake of ravagery, uh, you guys obviously probably for you, Blue, passing out some equipment to helping people out. I imagine. Oh my gosh. I imagine for the rest of you Solaires, maybe popping in and saying some words of encouragement, maybe giving some tips on battle, maybe giving some suggestions on combat against demons.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
All right, don't die.
yeah, don't die. But I imagine Kazir is giving tips on like, okay, these are some good spots to like run to if you need coverage.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But for the sake of brevity, so we don't spend like 30 minutes to an hour, like on just this.
Small talk. Yeah.
Is there
Not really small talk.
is there anything in particular you guys would like to do in Makanali for today?
Go see Spencer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
So you guys head to, you guys start making your way towards where you guys may start making your way towards the warehouse that they've turned into like a medical facility.
Yes.
Along the way there, there's kind of a shift in tone as you do see a variety of the you see a variety of the the Eclipse soldiers are now kind of gathering themselves. A lot of them are like heading in certain directions, like still doing their routines. Like as you can see, they're kind of like shifting in with the guards to give them some added protection. You do see that like now a lot of them are going out to also like gear up, get supplies. Some of them are like making sure their weapon, like going to the blacksmith to make sure their weapon. The blacksmith is going to be very overworked today, as they have a lot of people that are basically going like, we need to sharpen our blades and prepare ourselves. We're going to war. But you do notice like there is very much a bit of a tone shift as you guys suddenly see that people are a lot more. It was originally like hustle and bustle, but now it's like a lot of like dedication to the like dedicated like yeah I need to get this done because we only have today. But as you guys make your way to the medical facility, the first thing you see is a handful of people wearing plague doctor outfits. As they walk up to you and they go, "Hello, how can I help you?"
We're just here to see Spencer. And after the meeting, Blue would probably be in his plague doctor outfit as well.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm about ready to reap his soul, motherfucker. Move aside.
Move aside. Fucking.
He doesn't know we're here, but he is a very close ally of ours.
That's the case. May I ask your names?
Garnan of the Solaires.
Blue of the Solaires.
Belwraith of the Solaires.
Hey, Bella finally fucking said it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Breakthrough.
I'm remembering you said that. Little exclamation point pops up. Garnan will remember this.
Can't believe we're in a Telltale game now.
We've always been in a
Always
Telltale
has
game.
been.
D&D
Isn't
is the
D&D
only
just a
Telltale
really
game
big
that's
Telltale
actually a
game?
Telltale game.
I mean, yeah. But it looks to you all and goes, "Fair enough. Well, in that case, Spencer is on the first level. We're keeping him away from the bottom level for obvious reasons."
Hey, Blue.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I had this one?
Of course.
Thank you. And thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Just make sure that you take care of yourselves. We are taking every precaution. We also, Mr. Ward, Lady Eileen of the of Patstow sends her regards.
I know that name, but I can't place it.
It's from a lot of places.
Yeah.
All Bloodborne related.
But specifically, she's the leader of the church in Padstow for the Raven Queen.
Oh.
The last time you guys went there, Blue brought up that you guys were heading up, and because of the help by the Arc Cardinal, they've been able to start sending out gold route out further to the west, and be able to help them.
Okay. Garnan is going to go in and find Spencer.
All right. So as you guys go in, unfortunately, I could go into this, but it's very much a similar dreary sight you guys have seen many times. You see people with those black splotches. You see people with they're in mid transformation. Like some of them are starting to get like elongated like arms. Some of them are sprouting like wings through their back. It's definitely not a pretty sight. It's very uncomfortable to see some of the pain that they're in. But this is the Abyssal Plague, and this is how bad it can be. But as you kind of go through, you start to see kind of like a little area. You see a lot of herbs and a lot of vegetation growing. And you hear, all right, the next the next batch of gold root has been grown. We need to get this worked right away. Big guy, can you please move that? And you guys hear a and you see a giant stone golem moving like some equipment to the side.
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you.
I mean, I definitely have a Garnan! And you just see him like full on run at you.
He will hold out his arms.
Absolutely, like koala jump at you.
How's it hanging, little buddy?
Oh, it's doing good. I've been learning a lot of things. There's this really nice lady, Mary. She's been showing me some really cool things. I've been learning a lot about medicine and with herbs and oh, hi Blue, hi Kazir, Belwraith. It's been a while.
Hey, Spencer.
Hello.
Good.
Good to see you as well.
It's good to see you
Seems
all
like you've
well
come
as
a
well.
long way from when we last spoke, huh?
Indeed, Maliki has been showing me a lot of things to be able to help some of these people. A lot of them are hurt, and a lot of them are not doing well. But because some of my remedies, they're at least doing better.
Good.
That's very good to hear.
I can see you're doing a good job.
Oh, Mr. Belwraith, you seem a lot more chipper than you were before.
Things have changed since we last met.
You don't have that permanent scowl on your face.
This is true.
I hope that means that your life has been better.
Only mildly. New issues arise, old issues fall.
I can understand that. Look on the bright side. At least your family isn't dead.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
That's
Can I roll like an insight?
Yeah, go ahead, roll an insight.
Is that like dark humor or is it just fuck you?
Damn it, Twitter.
Another 17.
Yeah, goddamn, Tiny. Seriously, stop hogging all the luck.
No, fuck you.
But dude, we got a game on Tuesday.
Look, we're back in Maganali. I'm allowed to hug them up.
All right, fair.
Insight plus 5. So 22.
22. There's a level of innocence to him. Like, you get the sense he doesn't fully understand what he's saying. You get the sense he might have learned some words and some phrases from other people.
Ah.
You know, Spencer,
Yeah?
we're about to head into a pretty dangerous place.
Oh,
Just wanted to, come say hi before we left.
I appreciate it. It was good seeing you guys. Garen, you look so much stronger.
I've gotten a lot stronger. Look at my sword. He's just gonna like turn his head so that he can see the sword better.
Wow. It's so. Is that a bone?
Yeah, it's a dragon bone.
Wow, you slayed a dragon?
We've actually slayed a couple, yeah.
Whoa.
One of them wasn't actually that far from here.
Really? What kind of dragon was it?
White.
Those are the cold ones. You're lying. Cold ones are in the north.
No, it was in
No,
Pegland.
He speaks true.
Wow, white dragons can be in the south?
Oh yeah.
No one can understand the machinations of the worlds around us.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that the dragon took away. We had to make sure that it couldn't do that anymore. It was in a wizard tower.
Mary told me that the world is a very complicated place. And
It is.
a lot of things happen, and no one can explain all of it. And Maliki says that nature is never straightforward. It changes and adapts.
It does. And Once you're a little bit older, you'll understand it a little bit better.
Mary-
Maliki will tell you a lot about it.
Mary says that too. It's the same thing it's the same thing when I asked about where children come from, and she told me to wait until I'm older.
Yeah, wait till
I
you.
mean, I can tell you.
Blue, no.
Really? Where?
Dead
She's
silence.
gonna look up a guardian.
There are you ever heard of a rock?
You mean what's on the ground?
No, it's a really big bird. A really, really big bird. That they will they're in the wild. They will try to pick people up just so they can hurt them, but there are good rocks. We call these rocks storks.
I'm sure there are just storks.
No, he's going with rocks because rocks are the best thing he knows.
He's also probably
These
never seen
rocks are even bigger than normal rocks because they are made specifically to carry babies to their new parents.
Wow. Roll a deception check.
Take guidance.
Just pack on the back. It's like,
How old is Spencer again?
Spencer is like 10, 11 years old.
Very easy to deceive. However, guidance.
Cutting work.
Oh no. 7 plus 11, so 18?
Is that with a D4?
That's with the D4.
I'll say I am gonna roll an insight check.
With disadvantage because we're trusted adults. Right?
He looks at you and he goes, "Wow. Why wouldn't Mary tell me about that? That sounds so cool."
Because you're not supposed to know about the rocks. Sometimes when you say, I want a baby, the rocks hear you and come bring one.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so make sure
Well, watch
not
it
to say
for
that or
you.
you're going to have a lot of babies.
I don't think I'm ready for that. I have a lot of responsibilities here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Too many. Don't want a baby added onto that.
Agreed. There are a lot of responsibility and a handful.
You know, you were a baby once.
Yeah. And I was a handful.
I'm sure you were.
But was there anything else that I could help you guys with? I'm kind of busy. I'm trying to help out with some stuff. We're trying some new
No,
remedies.
yeah. I'll let you continue.
I do have a question.
Oh?
With Big Guy over there, is there any way I could get into contact with... What's the god's name again? I
Maliki.
can never remember it.
Maliki.
Is there... And Maliki. I keep hearing Makanali and can't remember Maliki. Is there any way I can get in contact with Maliki?
I'll ask. You watch this, he just turns to the side. Hey, Maliki, they say they need to talk to you about something. Can you talk to them? Okay. Okay. Alright. She says she can't speak too much. Apparently, some of the gods are currently speaking to each other.
It's fine as long as she's listening. I don't need a response. Is she listening?
Can you listen? You suddenly watch as the rock golem just straightens up and like just kind of moves over to you guys and just and is like sitting right in front of you, like clutching their knees.
That is adorable.
Agreed.
All right, with the blight, is that under Maliki stuff, or is
Technically,
it like opposite Maliki?
I mean, it's part of Maliki's domain is like because it's the circle of nature, and like when like mold, fungus, like rotting vegetation, technically is under Maliki. It is also technically under Zuggitmoy as well.
Yeah, so talking to both Kazir and Maliki at the same time is a great idea.
Excuse me.
Maliki, as you know, there is a something going on in Tuscadon from that force that's spreading blight.
Head nodding up and down.
Is there any way you could either slow that down or just I don't do something with it?
Head shaking side to side.
That's fine. Just figured I'd call it to your attention. Thank you for this.
Maliki says that the creature that's doing this will not let her. And,
Oh,
and Maliki says that a woman is leading the charge.
Oh no.
just gonna look at Garnan. Right.
I tuned out for half a second. What's going on?
I think he just basically told us that your mother's on the bad side.
Oh,
This
great.
this
Yeah.
this creature is from the realm of negativity. I don't know what that
Do you
means.
know what that means?
Roll an Arcana check with disadvantage.
That
Can
sounds
I
about
also?
right.
But I say, Garden, you could just roll a straight Arcana check.
Ah. Ooh.
Natural 1.
I mean, for Garnet, that kind of makes sense though, because you guys have just always been told it was the force of blight. So I mean, it kind of makes sense that it's just like, oh, it's bad.
It's bad. 18.
18. I mean, Blue, you kind of think about it and you're like, that's very, very vague. There are a lot of realms that exist that could be like quote unquote negative. As far
You're
as
negative.
you're negative. No, so as far as you know, you're like, not quite understanding. I mean, the closest your brain probably goes to is like probably the Shadowfell. But that's kind of like the negative as as negative as it gets. I mean, does Henrik want to roll? Irma,
Laura!
can you hear us? Irma, can you hear us from beyond the grave?
I
Nora.
think we lost him.
I'm gonna just hear a honk shoe in the mic.
Yeah.
You just hear a
He would be the type to me.
I'm tempted to try and use the soundboard to see if it wake him, because I got loud one.
Nah,
no. Let's not go that far. But I say it's
Fair.
okay. Like when we catch Irma again, but I say I can make him roll then. Can't be helped. Kyle?
The Shadowfell, or I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna mute him just because
According to
better to be, if
according
he's sleeping, we don't want to hear him snore.
absolutely. According to Maliki, it says it's connected to the Shadowfell, but it's a realm all its own.
Oh,
It's very, very.
Cool.
Apparently, it's very, 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 very. You watch as he lifts up his fingers. Very, 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 very bad.
You know, a realm that's literally called the realm of negativity sounds bad.
Well,
They're
suppose
having my-
Also, who names these things?
the gods.
Yeah, sure. I've never named that one.
Oh, can you hear us, Herma?
Yeah, I left for a bit.
Ah, that explains it. We were. But I say a question
Oh.
came up about a realm known as the realm of negativity, and but I say every Tiny tried to roll to see if he could get it, but this is very very obscure knowledge. It was very very obscure knowledge. So this is if Henrik would like to roll because he is very knowledgeable of Arcana, he could roll, but it would be with disadvantage.
It's check to recall information though, right?
That is correct. So it would be a straight roll for you.
Correct. We're raw dogging it. Natural 20.
But I say,
Nice.
Henrik, when brought up about the realm of negativity, there's a little, not too much, but a little bit of a chill down your spine. You've studied this. Well, what little knowledge there is known about it, it is. I mean, it's when I say obscure, it is obscure. Like there's only maybe a couple paragraphs of information about it. The realm of negativity, as far as people know, is a realm that literally all negative energy goes to. It is supposedly cycled in like by the power of the gods. It is a realm that people can't go to. And what's worse is that when people try to go into the realm of negativity, a bad creature comes out of the realm of negativity. And it typically takes a lot of effort to try to take that thing down. Supposedly, a creature from the realm of negativity can destroy a kingdom.
Ah,
Cool.
But that also as far as you know, any person who has ever gone into the realm of negativity typically doesn't come back. Typically, there's like one case of somebody being able to come back, but it was during the age of the Magi, and a lot of those notes are gone.
Well, okay.
Which is kind of why it makes sense that Henrik would have some knowledge of this because of the fact that he has studied the age of the Magi.
Yeah.
It's just the problem is a lot of documents from the experiments and things that they did during that time have been lost. And so you're going off of what research the Artificer Guild had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I say supposedly it's a realm that's connected to the Shadowfell, but it's very, 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 very bad.
Very.
Oh, you know what that is?
I have an idea.
In fact, well, I don't know why I had to tell you, Blue. He knew.
he was spaced out for a minute, so I had to ask.
I was getting food.
Ooh, what kind of food?
I ate microwave burritos.
Nice.
Nice.
God parts the cloud.
Henrik popped a few burritos in his microwave arm.
Don't mind me just making a couple of hot pockets. I'm busy working.
Supposedly the negative realm is very, very, very.
It just opens it up, leaves the microwave door open. Ah, hot pockets. God.
Forgot to turn it off after with 1 second left.
Sorry, my bad. I'll have to work on that. But Spencer looks at you all and goes, apparently Maliki can't do anything about it because the creature won't let them.
Which means it's up to us to fight it. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Thank you,
gonna be
Maliki.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I would typically be sent to go take care of that, but Maliki says I'm not strong enough yet.
You're
Spencer,
not.
you are a child. I am not sending you to fight that.
Very much agree.
That's
There's
what
nothing ridiculous. It's fine.
that's what Mary says too. She says that cause I need to remember that my age.
Yes. What, 10?
I turned 11. You guys have been gone for a while.
We have been gone for a while. We went to the Feywild. It sucked.
Ooh, was it pretty? No.
Very? But the trees screamed.
Oh, was it a good scream or a bad scream?
It was nothing. We were dropped in a wild part of it, so kind of nothing there was good.
Oh, so you watch as he kind of looks both ways and he kind of leans in. You mean kind of like the basement?
What the
Yes?
fuck is in the basement?
Oh, there's some shit in that
I
basement.
was told.
I'm sure.
I was told. I was told I'm not allowed down there. Apparently, it's very dangerous.
There.
It is very dangerous, and I prefer you didn't go down there.
I haven't seen my friend Casey in a while.
Their name was not Casey before. They didn't have a name.
Oh, I'm
before.
leaning. Oh, I'm leaning into it, you motherfuckers. You want to do this? Oh, well, I'll yes and you. I believe the French say anywho.
Anywho, there are people who got sick from the disease down there.
Oh, you mean the one that I'm trying to help with?
Yeah, they're the what happens when the disease spirals out of control without the culprit.
I'm sorry, I laughed because I laughed because I looked up at the gif that Herma posted. Just the to shreds, you say. Well, what about the messenger? To shreds, you say. I love that episode.
Yeah. One of the funniest moments in that show.
God, I mean, just Futurama has a lot of bangers. Sorry, didn't mean to get distracted. I just had to. I was laughing at that. I was trying not to. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find something to help these people. I am just, according to Mary, I'm just treating a symptom.
You are treating the symptom. We've found the ingredients for the cure, but we haven't had time. I'm sure you can understand. He kind of turns to the golem. You probably know what's going on in Stardom.
But I say Maliki nods her head. Oh, well, Maliki, quote unquote, stone golem, just kind of like nods their head.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is that what they're talking about? What's that?
Oh, about
She said the gods are talking. Is that what they're talking about?
you see the stone golem lift up their hand and kind of shake their hand side to side.
It's one of the things.
She says they're also talking about a creature that we're not supposed to talk about. Something to do with chains?
That's a few possibilities, but
So it connects. Got it.
You see the stone golem very slowly, like nod up and down.
We've killed a few of the avatars, but if all of them need to be brought to this world in order to summon them, then
Correct me if
we've
I'm wrong. There's an avatar we haven't met yet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Ed.
I believe you guys have met all of them. The one that you guys,
Okay.
the one that you guys hadn't met was the beast of Uskar that you guys hunted down.
Yeah.
But
okay.
but
And we still don't know who the fuck Vector's benefactor is.
exactly.
Okay.
but we've seen all of them.
Yeah, you guys have seen all of them because the only ones that are left, as far as you guys are aware, are Ezrin from Alden,
Mm-hmm.
Valismir, Flint,
Yeah.
and then Vector.
And Kazir.
And Kazir,
Wait, what?
you traitor!
Oh my god.
A leopard can't change their spots.
Damn.
I just want Kazir to just slap God, and go like, "Excuse you, sir, I am not a leopard, you rude bastard."
So we have
I could see that happening.
4 left. 5, but 4 actual ones we know who they belong to.
You see the stone golem start to make sounds as you hear rock, boulder, pebble, rock, boulder, pebble.
Boulder.
I assume
Boulder.
I assume you guys do not speak Terran.
No.
I mean,
Well,
I cast tongues. What was that?
you hear them go rock, boulder, pebble, pebble, rock, boulder, gravel, rock, boulder, pebble. But for you, Blue, you hear there is much discussion. Many plans must be made, and unfortunately, many will be punished for the things that are happening. The secret of how the chained one is imprisoned has gotten out, and a lot of us are not happy.
I can imagine you wouldn't be happy. I mean, that is seeking the destruction of everything, including you.
Head shaking up and down. We cannot interfere. With the divine gate, we are not allowed to intervene. We are but gods. Only you mortals can make changes in the world.
I fucking hate the "we are but gods."
Oh, man, I'm only a
But
god.
but the thing is like you take it as a negative thing. Like the gods, like you guys after all this time should be aware the gods are more jealous of you guys.
I know we have freedom.
You have free will and can choose to do whatever the fuck you want, whatever the fuck you want. You are not limited.
Yeah. I know you can't do anything, and I know you can't change much. All that I ask from you and the others watching, which and sure here, I assume they probably have their eyes on this, is to grant whatever power you can so that we can stop this. Because this happening, stopping it is in all of our best interests.
Indeed. We are doing what we can. We have motions set in place. I have Spencer here to try to continue to remedy what is happening. He is not experienced and he is not trained enough to be able to handle such an incursion. But Savros and the Raven Queen, as well as 2 lesser gods from Foldir and Yain, speak highly of your group.
Are there any other gods that have? Oh, I don't know what they're saying. Never mind.
Nope. I mean, Blue can
Not unless
you,
Blue decides to translate.
Nah. He can't speak for long, so he isn't going to spend time translating.
Fair point.
Well, they understand what he's saying.
Yeah, you guys can understand what Blue is saying. You just can't understand what the what the golem is saying.
Hold on. Do I?
Speak. Terran is a lesser form of primordial. So if any of you guys are proficient in primordial,
It's the primordial, but it's the basic bitch version of
Yeah,
primordial.
it's what the earth elementals speak.
It's my language.
Yeah.
I never remember
Just
what my
like
If you speak primordial, you speak all of it. Like
yeah,
Orin, Terran,
Draconic.
Orin-
that's
Aquan.
right.
yeah, Orin, Terran, Aquan, and yeah,
And
it's
like-
technically just an accent. Yes, it is a lesser,
Terran.
it is a subsect of the language. Well, technically, it is a language on its own because technically, Earth golems and various creatures of the plane of Earth can only speak Terran. They don't even speak primordial.
But it's still more like an accent.
Yes, but if they speak to a creature from the plane of water, they wouldn't understand what they're saying. Because
All I'm saying is, if you get a New Yorker and a Midwesterner together, they don't understand each other, but they're still both speaking English.
I don't know how true that is.
That's all I'm saying.
Look, they might understand some similar words that are in each language, but they won't understand like whole sentences.
I
and
imagine
shit
it's
like that.
closer to like English and German.
Nah, it's more like
No.
English and Canadian.
Yes, maybe. I don't fucking know.
We're really splitting hairs here.
It's just an
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah. Fucking.
I like fire, so fire's a Texan accent.
That is it's what
I decided that for winter, so
yeah. Let's. We're not gonna get into this argument because technically, like, there's a lot of ways this argument can go. I don't think there is a right answer here.
It's up to God.
my answer is the right answer.
I mean, I can flip the one-sided coin says God says so, and I would say that this is technically a lesser form of the language. It's basically like Spanish to Latin. Like better say one is a larger language and one was a subsequent language that became its own language. But we're not getting into this, and we're not going to have a debate about this. We're moving on.
Either way, are there any of the gods that are going to donate their power to us?
To you specifically, no. There are other problems in the world, and we are trying our best to solve on our end specific information. Where these demons got this information to begin with. A lot of this was locked away and kept secret from mortals and even other gods. The only ones who would know are any of us major deities.
Blue goes quiet for a second, then just looks up. What if one of the gods betrayed you?
You guys watch as suddenly the building starts to shake. Then they will know their place.
Fuck yes.
You watch as everybody else is like kind of like panicking a little bit as the building had started to move.
Oh shit! Earthquake.
I mean, we are talking to Mother Nature. Yeah, earthquake.
Either way, as much as we want to devote all of our attention to solving this problem here, as I've said before, with the Divine Gate, our abilities are limited. We can only do so much. We have our champions. We have our chosen. They will do what they can. And here,
I understand.
the golem looks at your arm. I think you have a blessing that many mortals wish they had.
Of course. I just worried about what's coming up ahead.
Understandable. And I commend the actions that you and your party have done. Many people are thankful for what you have been doing. And don't think that us gods have missed your actions. But do be careful. I sense there's quite a bit of danger on the horizon. And
If that portal fissure gets open,
we are aware. And we will deal with it as we need to. But for now, we need your help to try to prevent it.
who's going to give that, like, hand to stomach bow? Of course. I do
Oh,
that
he's
without
bowing
being
now.
asked.
Fare thee well, Solaris. And you watch as the golem gets up from the crouch position and stands back up. And just... Oh, it seems she went away. I didn't quite understand the conversation, but it felt very intense.
It was. It's alright.
I haven't seen her.
Limitation.
I haven't seen her that mad since a demon tried to attack me.
That demon must have been real
Your
stupid.
attack?
One of the patients, he had turned, and while the guards were trying to restrain him, they saw me, and according to the guards, they thought I was easy pickings. And then I watched the demon blow up into flowers.
That's Cam
Good job, Maliki.
laughing in the background.
I'm calling that canon.
Yeah, that's because you're just laughing in the background.
Damn, because
It's funny. Just picture that. This demon thinks,
Oh no, I
oh,
agree.
there's just
I
some
fully
kid.
agree.
Poof, flowers.
It's
Spencer sneezes, and that's the only effect he got.
it's just the. It was a talk about the limitations that the gods are under and stuff like that.
Yes. Oh,
Nothing mortals have to worry about.
it makes sense. The machinations of the gods are a mystery, but the actions of mortals are often change on on their will and their desires. At
Are
least,
you reading a book or something?
no. Mary's been teaching me words. She says I have a high vocabulary, and that she has a very rigorous curriculum for me to learn.
You keep saying like profound stuff. Also, you really like the word machinations.
It's what Maliki says a lot.
You know what? God of nature, fair.
I learn a lot because of the people around me.
You absorb knowledge like a sponge, and you'll know a lot.
Maliki says that it takes a village to raise a child. And
But
so,
you got a whole village.
indeed, nature is a never-ending movement, and all we can do is try to keep up.
Keep sounding profound. Have you ever thought of being a poet?
No, but I think that would be fun.
I think he's
I
got
might
bigger
teach you
things on his
sometime.
mind right now.
It's after this, obviously.
I
I can teach you when we have free time.
have a lot to learn as the champion of Maliki. And
Well, as a human and a child, you need some hobbies. I'll teach you music sometime.
that sounds like fun.
You know, Spencer,
Yeah?
you're not the only champion of a god in this room.
Yeah. Maliki says that you're the champion of Savros?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever that is.
Goddess of fate.
Fate. Fate. What does fate mean?
Destiny. You know what destiny means?
Uh, I think
It's something that's a lie.
I'll kill you.
Well, don't do that.
Try.
I'm just playing with them, Spencer.
Yeah, he couldn't try if he wanted to.
I would succeed.
We're
Henry,
not.
you
I
sure
am
he's,
very
uh,
squirrely.
looking at you? No.
I'm confident I can take on both of you. Anyway, there's kids in here.
You could be confidently wrong then.
What are you gonna do? Use the enigma on me? Weirdo.
Yeah. Enjoy a servitude in hell.
Damn. Either way.
All right. Kiss and hug.
Okay, he kisses and hugs Blue.
Yeah, this is fine.
My turn.
Nope.
But and I know that you're the champion of death.
Yeah.
That's a scary thing to be a champion of.
Well, not really. Well, death can be scary. It is more often. How should I word this for you?
Misunderstood.
A new awakening.
That with the Raven's Queen's death, people are returned to the cycle. That way they could go and live on a new life.
Oh, so like what happens when Maliki does with nature? When,
Exactly.
when nature dies, it just does the cycle of rot, and then is reborn.
Yeah, Maliki and the Raven Queen more than likely goes hand in hand.
Oh,
Because the
interesting.
Raven Queen isn't just humans. It's also animals, beasts.
Yes,
But that,
And plants.
and plants.
indeed. And Maliki says that your deities are different. One is of a land called the Fey Wilds.
Mine do not need to be spoken of.
Oh, okay. Are you ashamed?
It is complicated.
He's ashamed.
Oh,
But only ashamed of one of them.
uh,
And well, you all know who.
well, as much as that might be the case, they do serve a purpose, and they have been a great help.
I am not ashamed of my gods.
Hendrick's the only one without a god.
And Spencer
He
looks,
doesn't need God.
and Spencer looks at you or at you, Kazir.
At you, Stray.
At you, Stray. He looks past the fourth wall.
Oh shit!
As it looks at you, Kazir. Maliki feels indifferent to you. She is.
In a way, that makes sense.
She is. She is understanding of your choice, but does not necessarily approve of all decisions.
That makes sense to me.
But she said it was for the greater good, and that what you are doing will help everyone. So that's good, right?
Yeah.
That is correct. It's a bit complicated because good and right and wrong is not always pure black and white, but sometimes one must do what is not necessarily the right thing to do the best thing for everyone. If that
Are you
makes sense.
drowning?
No, I'm just tired.
You are very far from your mic.
Oh, I forgot to move. I forgot to flip my head thing. But it's one of those mics that are on the headphones, so I forgot to move the mic.
If
back
that
down.
mic is on, if that mic is on the headphones, that is a solid mic. God damn.
Yeah, it is.
It's only a
Good mic.
$20 headset.
God fuck. You know,
I think
It's
it might
not
have
hard to
been
make
30.
a good microphone.
you'd be surprised.
Hard to find a good microphone though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of. That's one thing I hate about technology is you could either spend $20 and have it be the best thing you bought, or 60 and have it be like the worst thing you bought.
Yeah.
Like it's my what brand?
Give me a sec.
I mean, mine is also attached to the headset.
It does not say. Oh, there it is. It's on Oni. On, I mean. Not
Really?
sure why it says
On.
Oni.
Oh.
On. ONN. Yeah.
Eh,
Really? Huh. That's really
I mean,
good,
that's
actually.
what my that's what my earbuds are.
Fair enough. I say, I'll say this straight. I did not know that you were just using a headset, Mike. Like it's coming in crisp, but like I can't even be mad.
Cool.
Can confirm.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to buy this kind
Would you
again
believe
when I
if
need
I
to.
said my mic was attached to my laptop?
Yes, I would
Yes.
thoroughly believe it.
You fat
Oh yeah.
Also, it's funny you posted that, Tiny. My brother's character uses that exact weapon in our Sokoku campaign.
That's wild.
Nice.
I say I don't have like the stats for it, but I liked that design so much because basically his character is a rogue warlock multiclass, and carrying water around in a gourd, kind of like Gara. Like for him, it was like that was kind of his whole thing, because of the fact that he's a grung. I say not to get too into that, but it's just like the moment you posted, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what the weapon my brother uses.
That's
But I will ask this above board because this conversation could easily go for a long time. Is there anything else you guys would like to say to or talk to Spencer about before?
I think that's it.
I'm good.
Alrighty. With that being the case, unless anyone has anything to say, unfortunately, as far as like shopping, that is not really a thing here because a lot of the businesses are either like completely sold out of stuff, and like the blacksmith and all them are like ridiculously busy. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to purchase anything here.
It's fine. I could do something cool.
Good.
What time is it?
At this point, probably later afternoon, early evening. So like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Okay. Y'all mind if I disappear for a bit? I need to go help our army a bit.
I love that Henrik's trying to find a way to apply to be a god.
Yeah, go to a god convention, make a good first impression. Give him a firm handshake.
Firm handshake. Got to make sure I'm wearing a suit and tie. Hair done well.
Yeah.
I Wealth know how this works.
I don't.
I know you don't, but I do, and I'm not telling.
Well, last time I checked, it was in your world. So, neener, nana boo boo, and
It's not my world, but I do have some background information about it because I needed it.
Yeah, cool. Did I ever ask?
Damn.
Yeah, you did.
I asked Winter, not this second-rate DM.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Wow, That's
You're being
Damn.
generous.
It was disrespectful.
That's very mean.
Man, I can't wait
Raise.
I can't wait to go to WoW's campaign and all of a sudden fucking Jack Irving also
Yeah,
gets hit with
Jack is
disintegrate.
dying. He is dead.
I can't believe WoW Thanos snapped you.
Anyways, y'all mind if I disappear for a bit?
I care.
Do you want to come with?
Depends what you're doing.
I'm going back to West Street for a bit.
Why?
I'm going to buy essentially as many magic items as I can to give to Solar Eclipse Guild.
Oh dear God.
I can just give you my bag of holding. That'll probably help, right?
I have my vaults. It'll be okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot you had that.
Okay. Before we do that, I am absolutely gonna say, for the sake of brevity, because Jesus criminy, we could literally be here for hours.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, we will
For
talk.
the sake of brevity, you want me to just give you a monetary value?
Yes.
100,000 platinum.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Whoa.
Lou is
my
going
God.
to look for as I doubt it would even take that fucking much.
It won't. It would not. You would
Like,
buy them.
Blue is
You would buy them
going
out
to
way
go to
before then.
literally. Yeah, Blue is going to go to literally every magic shop he can find in Westray and get
May as well
items
hit up
for the
Pat's.
Solar
Oh,
Eclipse
never mind.
Guild.
As soon as I said it, I realized my brain not working right now.
No, it's all good. Patso just doesn't make magical items.
Yeah, I remembered that as soon as I went to say it.
Yeah. It's all good. Hey, it's one of the Patso is a major city, so it would make sense. Like, oh, magic items, but it's like, oh wait, holy city. They don't do the arcane thing there. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
Holy magic items.
dragon. I don't do that tongue thing. So, I'll say this: Blue comes through the teleportation circle looking like fucking Santa Claus with a mass, with a bunch of scrolls that have a bunch of magic items.
Yeah, I don't even need to know what they do because I'm not using them.
Yeah, just
They're to be distributed through the guild.
which I will factor that into the chances of things happening, the possibilities of things happening. Basically, it's going to change a bunch of variables and things that will happen when they are in battle with the demons.
But
I will say this though,
and this time
is a
I'm
massive
not
boon.
looking for non-attunement stuff because they need to attune to shit.
Yeah, basically this I will say this will give them a massive boon for the fight against demons. So which means that this will also affect like how many people may or may not die in the combats.
Good. He's also going to like get the fucking healing potions and shit because
Yep. I figured.
yeah, look, it is prepping for war.
Jesus Christ. I love that. I love that Herma's trying to make it so it's like, can I go to God College? Can I major in divinity? Listen, if I
Let a fast perform.
can I become an intern to a god? It's just like, but Herma, you won't dedicate yourself to a god, so you can't be an intern.
The old god of magic.
No, I'm trying to become one, not like serve one.
And I know, but like
Yeah.
technically, being an intern would be like being like the champion or representation of a god.
Yeah, myself.
You can't be your own god.
Listen,
Says who?
Look. Yes, you can though.
That's not how magic works.
hold on 1 second.
That would be like
You
trying
don't
to
know
charge
that.
a battery with
Did you
the
make-
battery.
Did you make the magic rules stray? No, I didn't think so.
Fuck.
I
Try to
made
take
it.
over
I
Mistra's
wrote
position.
it from scratch. When this campaign was being made, I was in the executive office of the Winter. I was CFO of this campaign.
Fine.
Oh man. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Seeing the question, can I fill out a FAFSA form? That did kill me. Like trying to keep a straight face when it's just saying that. And I'm like, because all I can imagine is like, excuse me, I'm here to apply for godhood. I have my forms here with is the interview, will there be an interview then, or would you, but here's my contact information in case you need to get a hold of me. But I say I'm available most days as long as it's during the day. But if you call me at night, I mean I'm available, especially on weekends and stuff like that. So it'll be good.
By the way, not just magic items. I'll also take like weapons and armor from.
I figured. Yeah, you like I
Yeah.
when you said you're gonna clean them out, I imagine you're trying to clean them out.
Look, I'm going to ruin the economy of Westbury for like a month.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, like, but granted, their economy
they do
was
not have to work.
granted their economy is also kind of like all over the place.
I will stabilize the economy. Fuck you.
Pretty much.
Look, I will make it so the magic shops don't have to work during the war.
Gotta say, I will give you some numbers later. I'll have to crunch some stuff. I'm not like to an exact number because it would be fucking ridiculous for me to do such a thing. But it would be a more generalized number. But anyways, so without getting too much into that, yeah, this will greatly affect things that will happen in the during that encounter. And naturally, that'll be more on my end than your guys' end, but I will say this, Tiny doing such a thing gives a massive bonus to your allies and gives them a higher chance of success rate.
Good. I run these 7. I will be right back.
Okay. Chimney Christmas. I cannot believe such a thing. Oh, man. But that being said, though, was there anything else you guys would like to do, like, that night before the next morning, or are you guys, like, just kind of taking the night to prepare yourselves?
Nah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I say, Henrik, anything you want to do the night before, or are you just kind of like...
I think Henrik is filling out what's it called? Oh yeah, his OSHA certification for godhood.
Well, you gotta make sure you gotta make sure you sign. You gotta sign on the dotted line and make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's. It's a lot of work, my guy. Are you sure you want to put your effort into this?
Yeah, I guess I gotta put in. Do I gotta get forklift certified to be a god? Or...
So there's gonna be a lot of work. There's gonna be some certification. You're gonna have to go to the board to make sure that you're qualified for godhood.
Dude, it wasn't this hard to be an alchemist. Jesus.
Well, yeah, no, because
I just mixed up next a few potions, blew off my arm, and they're like, "Okay, you're an alchemist now." Apparently, all these gods had safety rules or something.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? It's almost like they don't want just anybody to be a god.
Stupid, right?
I say they already had a human take over a position as a god, and God knows that was awful.
I'm not human.
You're
like
part elf.
I'm 85% human.
Yeah, the other 15%.
What's the other 15%? Look at my left arm.
But I say, is it steel? Well, actually, it's a combination of iron and...
It's God.
It's 15% God.
85%, man. 50% fuck you.
So unless anybody else has anything they want to do, the next morning comes.
Yay.
You see early in the morning, like 6 a.m., you are seeing all of the Eclipse soldiers like forming up a party outside of the city.
I just like imagining Bloom going into fucking magic shops, them asking, "What do you want?" Everything.
Down to the last drop. Money is no issue.
What can I get for you? Yes.
You guys go out to see off the Eclipse Guild.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
As you do, you see you are seeing again an army of 400 people strong. You see in the front Snarl dressed up in he is geared up in plate mail. You see Mary is also dressed up in her plate mail. As she looks to you all and goes, "Well, it's very rare to see you all up at this early in the morning. Here to see us
I'm
off."
not happy about it.
Yeah.
This will be dangerous.
Oh,
Are you sure that you guys are prepared for what will happen?
no, but we have to be.
I would say about the same. With that being said, then you watch as she reaches out her hand to you guys. I wish you guys the best of luck.
Group hug.
Group
He's gonna
hug.
hug Mary.
Group hug. I say you guys all
Group
hug.
hug, 400 strong.
Group just the whole group.
Everyone dogpile Mary.
You suddenly watch as the orcs just go, whoa! It's just oh shit, it's a wah hug! We're all doomed.
Doomed.
But
We're all doomed anyway, so this is fucked.
realistically speaking, I imagine you guys kind of group hug with Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you watch his
Or at
Flint,
least Blue does.
and then you watch his Flint's on the outside hugging as well. Just
She can get a hug from Bigby's hand.
Bigby's hand. I just imagine Henrik Bixby's hand. There.
Just like the pinky finger. There.
About to say Henrik's just I don't want to catch your paw.
Even though I am still second or
I can't catch more of it. Listen, I'm already I'm a struggling creator.
I'm a college student still.
Listen, I already owe a lot of money to the guild.
I'm trying to go into a different major now.
I switched majors and now I have to do all my stuff again and I have to do more dissertations. I have crippling debt.
Blue's the only one that's not in debt.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, because everyone's in debt to Blue.
Well, I mean, I could just kill people I'm in debt with, so it's fine.
You kill Blue?
Bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
I could revive him. I revive him.
Yeah, but then I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And
Listen, Blue, any way to become a god.
That's lit talk.
Well, I don't have any far-fetched excuse for this one. It's just yeah.
The enigma is just in Blue's face. It's just omae moe shinderu.
And then Blue casts Dimension Door.
But you guys kind of have this moment, unless you guys have anything left to say, Arian Snarl will start to lead the troops to the north, up the Ravaged path. And what would you guys like to do?
Sleep. No,
Well, you guys took a long rest before, because this would be the next morning.
I was saying in real life because it's almost midnight for me.
No, don't worry.
Just a half joke, you know.
I think best would be to just teleport to New Starlum, unless we got anything else we're doing.
I don't.
Unless there's like a teleportation circle there.
Right, there is a teleportation circle there is a teleportation circle straight to yeah, I believe there is a teleportation circle straight to New Starland.
That's up to you.
Yes, I said there wasn't one.
There was not
There
one.
wasn't before.
No, there were wizards that commented that they couldn't make they couldn't make a teleportation circle. Like, well, they no. When you talk to them, they said that they were going to try to make one, but the problem is that they didn't want to make one in any place up above because of the fact that, like, the demons would notice such a thing. But you guys
So we
weren't.
told them the one under it.
Yeah, they if they made one, it's so new, none of y'all have any of that shit.
Yeah. I mean, we can just teleport there.
You could just teleport to New Starland. But, I mean, my question is, why? Unless, to give them the item. Never mind, I'm dumb.
Yeah, to give them the dungeon.
I mean, you could ask Bim to teleport you. I mean, she has the teleportation spell prepared.
I also have the teleportation spell prepared. Or I could just give it to Mary.
You could just give it to Mary. I mean, of all the people you could trust.
As they're leaving, he's going to pull Mary to the side.
Oh, hey, Blue. What's the matter?
I need you to make a delivery for me, okay? If this doesn't get delivered to the right hands with the right password, a lot of people will probably die.
Wait, never mind.
Oh? Who am I delivering this to?
There is how should I describe this to you? There's a person made of slime in New Starland. His name is Glade.
A person made of slime?
Yeah, he does a minor image of what Glade looks like.
Whoa, this is a real person?
Yeah, he... I believe he came from the astral plane, but I'm not sure.
I mean...
Is the astral plane just, like, the word for above sky, like space?
It's technically
just
this...
checking.
I mean, theoretically, yes, as far as a cosmology, the astral plane is technically what you guys stare up at.
I thought so.
But it's definitely more complicated because, like, you know, it's not an exact science. You live in a world of weird magic and planar travel.
Completely understand that.
So
he got shot at this planet by a rock.
Yeah.
And now he's here, and he's incredibly nice and likes making friends.
Okay.
Like he's like Knackle.
Oh, okay. So he's emotionally stunted.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What do I need to give him?
Blue is going to pull out his portable dungeon. I need you to give him that.
Okay. I know this. This is the thing that you use to have those portable rooms.
Yeah. This is the only way that he could house many people in it. It would be good for either of you to have it, really, but I'll give you the keyword and the phrase to open it. And that way, once you put it at the top of the doorway, people can enter it. So when there is a fight, innocents don't get hurt.
Okay.
And if something were to happen to Starlam, like the incident of it falling, people will be able to hide in there.
Fair enough. I guess I'll ask I think I'll ask a very dumb question. This has limit, right?
Limit as to how many people can be in it?
Yes.
Its maximum amount is 200. I think it was 200, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
So if the city falls, the civilians will be safe.
Yeah,
At least
there is
some.
a place under the city. I was told by the wizards who lived there that they were making a teleportation circle there. That place was built to house a being that could fight gods. So I believe that will be the best place to evacuate the civilians, especially if they do have the teleportation circles there.
So if all goes wrong and the city starts to fall, head underground.
Run. Head underground, get as many people into the dungeon before the city falls. That way civilians aren't, in the way. And head underground.
Mary kind of gives a nod. Good luck, Blue. We're both going to need it.
I made sure our guild was well equipped.
I noticed. A lot of them are passing gear around. You sure you can spend that much money, Blue?
If it's for them, yes.
You walked into the guild handing out items like this was Winterfest.
I got an inheritance from my dad.
Oh, you mean the bastard?
Yeah, him. I got his money. I was spending it.
I take it he kicked it?
He was murdered during when the Broken Skulls declared war.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry he died in the way he did, but at the same time, it's like,
I'm not though.
well, you should never wish death on people, but when it happens, you can at least look at it and for what it is.
He just looks down and then looks at his hands, then back at her. You do know what I do for a living, right?
You do know what I do for a living, right? But we're not demons.
No.
It's kind of the point.
Fair. No, he would have made a deal with one of those demons. So,
without a shroud of a doubt. He would totally have done so.
Probably tried, but they weren't smart enough to take it.
No, demons typically don't do that. Some demons do. Most don't.
Some do.
But
I actually have a familiar, now. I made a spell.
Just Niffle comes out. How's it going? Whoa.
You learned English.
I can share the languages of my master.
Oh, right.
But
Speaking of which, I had to talk to Dalt here before I leave. Anyways, this is Niffle. He's a friend.
You watch as
He likes good food and goblins.
You watch as Niffle extends out a hand. Put her there. And Mary just extends out her hand, and Niffle shakes her hand very enthusiastically. Is that how you do it?
Yeah. Niffle, this is Mary. She's like a sister to me.
Oh, so you don't want to kill him? Most of the time. Oh, she's good. She's good to have.
Exactly.
You definitely live a very interesting life, Blue.
Yeah. Fun though. Usually. Other than right now. Right now is just stressful.
She puts one more hand on your shoulder. Good luck, Blue. You and your friends, please inspire us all.
She kind of looks at the army. I think that's what we're gonna do.
she smiles at you. Good. And you watch as she makes her way to the front of the group, and you just see her and Snarl start to speak. You guys watch as Snarl lifts up his sword and points in the direction of Starlam. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in Mount Canali?
I need to go check with like Daldir or Goldus. Probably Goldus.
About?
Hot goblin woman.
Oh boy.
Wait, what did I hear? I zoned out for a half a second. Then I heard "Hot Goblin Boy."
You heard what you thought you heard.
You heard what you thought you heard.
I didn't stutter.
Why?
Niffle. I need
For
a
Niffle.
I need a contract.
Didn't Niffle want a girl?
He wants a goblin girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Specifically a goblin woman.
I'm gonna
Okay.
roll. I'm gonna roll a d20 real quick. Above a 10. Above a 15, yes. Below a 15, no.
Guard against free. Nice. Yes.
Oh my god. We are not getting into this. We are not crossing that line. But
Look, we're not crossing that line for the sake of brevity. Blue fulfills his contract.
yes, for the sake of brevity, Blue fulfills his contract, and Niffle
Niffle is happy.
Niffle is at maximum happiness.
quotation.
But
He's
but
happy.
but for the record, I just want to say, it's nothing that bad. But Niffle did want to hold hands, fingers intercrossed.
Oh my!
oh,
that
he-
needs to be censored.
I say
Hand-holding, that's worse than anything.
But I say, listen, Niffle's a demon, and you knew what he wanted.
Yeah.
I fulfilled my part of the contract. I am happy. Now he is under eternal servitude.
It's true. But hey, it's eternal servitude with a master that isn't trying to kill him. So I mean, you know.
Yeah. With a master that doesn't take pleasure from ripping his face off.
Exactly. So you know what? You know, it sticks and stones. You know.
It and stones may never hurt me.
Exactly.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but demons usually love hot goblin woman.
It's true. So after that happens, oh god. The dice roll.
You did this.
I did, and you know what? I don't regret it. What would you guys like to do?
I fulfilled my
Leave.
contract. Leave. Let's tell.
Continue main quest.
So you
Yeah,
guys.
we don't. Now that Mary is going, which Blue would have told her the
The code, yeah.
like keywords and shit,
Yeah.
because by the way, the code, since he has a linguist feat, is in his special language.
Oh, fair enough. I say. So it would be really hard for anybody else to replicate it unless they knew exactly how to pronounce the word.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And all right, Vent,
Yeah.
you got plane shift.
Yes, I do. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
When this all ends, we'll have either defeated them, or we failed.
Or Tharia is destroyed.
Let's make sure that does not happen. I like
Let's
it here.
not
That's
fuck
what I
up.
And as you
Look.
guys, oh, go ahead.
Look, as long as I'm still kicking, we're still winning.
And you guys watch as Bimp mutters the incantations, holds up the key, the key that the Obelith had given you guys, mutters the words, and you guys feel your bodies start to like pull, like your soul is phasing in and out at the same time as you planar shift. And as you feel the ground below you, it's this sticky, like very gooey substance beneath your feet.
Oh no.
You see, rather than what you would expect from a realm like this, you've heard tales of the abyss. This is different. You see almost pure blackness around you. You see that there's a bunch of floating rocks, like cotton webs. You see lots of like various fragments of like almost like little islands like floating just around the area. But before you see a singular path that almost looks like a gigantic spiral, like a gigantic spiral staircase made of pure webs, about 3 or 4 miles wide, going down. And as you stare into this endless, what appears to be this endless blackness around you, and a path set before you, the Solaires are in the abyss. And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight. Going into this, guys, you guys start the mission to reclaim Starlam or bust. Truly starts now.
Before we end, as we see this, Blue is just going to say, remember, no emotions. If you show emotion, we're fucked.
Man.
And now we can.
Yep, and now it ends. And man, again, guys, like the fucking Starlam or bust starts now. As we are now entering truly and utterly, and I know to Walf's delight, we are entering the Starlam arc.
Fucking finally. I want to kill this motherfucker so bad.
Oh, dude, you guys have no idea how long I've been preparing for this.
Winter, I think I need you in another chat because there's something that I'm preparing.
Oh.
But I need help with it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, but I know these last 2 sessions have truly been just like prep and everything. But I wanted to give you guys all the ample opportunity to get anything and everything you guys would like to get. That is obviously within the power of the cities and your abilities to be able to get before going into this arc. Because after you guys chose your paths and what you guys wanted to do, I'm just sitting here going like, all right, we're doing it. We're here. Whew. But I'm excited. I am truly excited. But for stream, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back at it again with more D&D next Saturday. But on the bright side, on Monday you can catch me and Walf going back into the land in between. In Elden Ring.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. To find out if Garnan is going to stay maidenless. And on Wednesdays you'll catch me and Tiny trying to survive more zombies as we're dealing with more Dying Light 2. But meantime, make sure you take care, stay healthy, and most importantly, I hope you all stay frosty.